What's happening? What's happening, fight fan? Back with another one.
Yeah.
TRAE X in the building. What's happening, bro?
Shit, man, they're trying to do a little recap for these fights last night, man.
Man,
Break down some upcoming shit, you know what I'm saying?
that shit was live too.
Yeah.
That shit was live. Man, I enjoyed it, man. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah, that shit was fun as a motherfucker.
It was going in.
Guess we let a couple people get up in there.
Yeah.
Up to 111 subs real quick. That's what's up. I see
Punchline.
punchlines and pugilism. What's up? Top of the morning to you, my brother.
Top of the morning, sir. Salute.
Hey, you catch them fights last night, brother? What you think? Sheldon Holmes up in this bitch. Yeah, we doing it early today.
Sheldon Holmes, what up?
Got a little time. I said, fuck it, man. We need to go ahead and jump on the stream and do a little post fight recap. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure everybody enjoyed themselves last night, man. Greg J, what it do?
Yeah. What's up with you? Sandra Brown. Oh yeah. I damn sure am here to eat my crow. Yeah. Sandra Brown with her over average lucky ass won the goddamn crock pot last night. Punchlines and pugilism say, man, Badu got the short end of the stick again. Shaking my head. You think so, bro?
Nah, he
I
didn't go
think
to
he
work
could.
early. He should have went to work early.
Yeah, that's what I think too. But I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down in the recap. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we can go ahead and get started. I mean, we got a couple people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want to start with that um Gary Russell Jr. and Joseph Diaz fight though.
Yeah, let's start off with that.
Sandra, Sandra Brown said she gonna cook something for us though. Yeah,
What's up?
but hey,
What's up with that Shelby fight though, man?
yeah, yeah. You want to start with that one?
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
was
we
the
can start. Yeah, we start with the Selby fight. Shout out to Fanon talking about Lee Selby is the goods.
MBT in the house. What's up, MBT boxing? He said, "What's
Yeah,
going
what's
on?"
up, bro? Yeah, what's up, homie? Sheldon Holmes saying my daughter's cheerleading banquet, but fuck it. Good night of boxing. Yep. But
Man,
yeah,
that's
Lee
right.
Selby was trash, man. We broke down Lee Selby box wreck and shit on Friday. Um, we saw that he fought a motherfucker named Peter Buckley that had 255 losses on his resume. You know what I'm saying? So Lee Selby looked like a hype job in the box wreck. So I went to YouTube and looked at his video. I looked at his video for 10 seconds and saw that he was trash. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, damn, that motherfucker, he probably gonna be garbage. But I said, hold on, let me go look at who he fighting. So I went and looked at Warrington, and I saw that Warrington was a significantly smaller guy. He started his career at featherweight, and Lee Selby started his career at 135. So I was like, okay, he gonna have the size advantage. This look like a cherry pick. So I went on and picked Lee Selby, and that motherfucker went and got his ass whooped. So that was one of the fights I got wrong yesterday. Got to eat a little crow on. What about you, bro?
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one that really made me eat crows. That Salisbury, and we picked that up out the blue though. We ain't know neither one of them, but I'm gonna take that one though. He got
Yeah,
upset. Goddamn high job, and he looked ugly up in there.
yeah.
I
Now
think
you with Momo in the building.
Warrington exposed him. Shout out to Sheldon Holmes' daughter though at the banquet, getting her what she deserved, her trophies and stuff.
Already.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was ugly, bro. I didn't like that. We was clowning the whole time though, because the underdog really won. So whoever put money on Warrington, came up.
Yep. I think Warrington, They had him at plus 350 on Bovada. So you bet on Warrington, you got your money on, man. Bet 100, win 350. Get out there on it. But hey, we're gonna move on to the Gary Russell Jr. fight, man. That's where I gotta eat the most crow because everybody picked Gary Russell, and I was like the only person that I saw. Maybe one person in a comment on a video said that he picked Diaz, but I saw everybody picking Gary Russell. So I got to eat my crow. Gary Russell Jr. pretty much debunked everything that I said about him. You know what I'm saying? I thought that his inactivity would play a part. It didn't. Russ did not come to my mind not one time. I mean, he looked like he was ready to fight, man. He was ready to go.
Yeah.
I talked about how he was kind of arrogant a little bit with the way he carried himself. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he can't be that arrogant. I mean, the motherfucker obviously worked hard. He took this opponent seriously. He ain't overlook him. You know what I'm saying? I thought that since he didn't like to watch film and stuff like that, they might limit his IQ, but it didn't. He made adjustments. He attacked properly. He threw looping shots around the guard. You know what I'm saying? During the fight, I gave him an A. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked if he boxed more when I was watching it. But then I'm thinking like, hey, if you in the ring, you got to stand your ground too. You can't just move around the whole time. You got to stand your ground and drop something on the motherfucker. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I would have gave him an A plus if he would have stopped him. But he did everything except for stop that motherfucker. He beat the brakes off his ass. What you think about the fight, bro?
Yeah, Russell impressed me, man. He impressed me. You know, he looked at a lot. He looked at a lot better by making them adjustments. And Diaz, Diaz looked like he was gonna just walk him down. I don't think he was ready for that speed and them angles Russell was giving him and them adjustments he was making. But all in all, I liked the fight. I liked Russell's performance, and I liked the outcome.
Yep. Salute to everybody that just came in, man. Leotis Brown Jr., what's up with you?
What's up with you, Leo?
Will the Magic Man. Let me read a couple of comments real quick. MBT Boxing say Lee Selby was being built up as the white Mayweather a few years back. Man, they crazy as a motherfucker in the UK, man. Yeah. Sheldon Holmes, Warrington ain't about dog shit either. Russell or Diaz will mollywop his punk ass too. Hey, I believe it, man, for real, especially Russell. But Diaz, yeah, Diaz will beat the hell out of them too. You right. MET boxing, I bet the draw, and people said Selby was gonna wash him, and I'm crazy. I was being too generous predicting the draw. I gave Shelby 4 rounds. Yeah, for real. That motherfucker say Selby was straight garbage, man. I seen that shit, bro. Getting loose as a motherfucker. Dropping his hands every time he throw a punch. He throw a fucking jab. He drop his right hand. Shit, that motherfucker, Warrington, all he did was catch and shoot on the motherfucker all day.
Basically,
NBT, that's all he did.
yeah,
NBT boxing, okay, okay, yeah, we caught up on that there. Yeah,
yeah. That
that
fight was
motherfucker, but I do gotta say though, I think Diaz could have used his jab a lot more. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I give all the respect in the world to Gary Russell Jr., but Diaz made it easier for him than it could have been. If he would have been coming in behind his jab, you know what I'm saying, give Gary Russell something to react to, you know what I'm saying, to close the distance and shit, I think that would have made it a lot easier for him. And he just straight tried to walk to the man like he's Jared Hurd or something. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to have an amateur pedigree or go to the Olympics or something if you're not gonna use your skills. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That don't even make sense.
That was a weak game
So
plan. Yeah.
yeah, that was fucking dumb, man. I mean, he
Mm-hmm.
did some good work in the fight though, but he could have made it a lot more competitive if he would have used that jab for sure.
Right.
All right, all right. So
We
what
try to
you?
fight package.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to the Jack versus Stevenson fight. What you think about the Jack Stevenson fight, bro?
Man, I liked the fight, but I think Jack should have put it on from the beginning. He was too laid back, too I don't know, hesitant or whatever you want to call it. I didn't like that from in the first 4 rounds, but at the end though, he did turn it up. And especially he should have did the reason why he should have put it up from 1 through 12 is because he was in Canada. You know what I mean? You never know how it's gonna work out. So I mean, I was proud of Jack though for getting in there with the bigger man. you know, but he had advantage in that fight. He didn't take advantage of. So maybe that's why he got the draw. I don't know what you think though.
I mean, I see what their game plan is. I'm gonna have to piggyback off what I heard Black Fight Fan TV say, because like their game plan seemed to be um to let Stevenson to let him throw his shit early, kind of tire himself out, use his energy, and then jump on him. You know what I'm saying? But like Black Fight Fan TV say, if you do that, you can't be looking to go to the cards. Like if you look back on all the good examples of that shit happening, you can look at even Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah,
Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. I always use Terrence Crawford and Thomas Delorme. You let them motherfuckers shoot his shit and then you get him, but you ain't going to the cars. You trying to knock this motherfucker out.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that stood out to me in the fight was either you told me, like you brought it to my attention, or I heard it, but Jack's trainer told him don't go to the body no more
Oh yeah, I
because
told you
they
that. Yeah,
yeah, because they kept on giving them warnings and he didn't want to get no point taken away. That's not
right.
a smart thing to do if you're trying to use this tactic. You know what I'm saying? Like letting him wear himself down. You need to go to the body, man, because Jack could have got that motherfucker up out of there. I think.
Hell yeah,
You
and
know
that
what
was
I'm
like what
saying?
in the 6th round or something when he told him, like the 6th or 7th. When he told him that, there's still a lot of rounds left. That was a lot of work.
Yeah. But in that sense, I would have to say Jack failed overall because if you let a dude shoot his shit, you got to get him out of there. You don't go to the cars because you done gave up the early rounds. So this
Mhm.
shit is gonna be razor close, man. You need to knock this dude out. And that was a perfect opportunity to me because Stevenson, he ain't been real active. This motherfucker ain't fought 12 rounds in 3 years. So that was a great time. You had him in deep water. He was tired. He hurt him a few times. A lot of people were saying that Jack didn't hurt him, but he did. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we was calling, we were like, he made him do the stanky leg. He
Yeah,
made him do the stanky leg. That mean he hurt that motherfucker, man. He did. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He could have stepped on the gas, and I think he could have got him up out of there, especially if he would have kept going to the body. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
He bent him over a few times too, going to the body, bro. Before
Yeah.
Stevenson got him with that body shot.
MBT Boxing said I thought Stevenson edged it, to be honest. I didn't even score that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at the draw. I wouldn't have been mad if Stevenson got it. I wouldn't have been mad if Badu got it. It was a close fight. You know what I'm saying? P Money say Marlowe's corner. Salute on them 100+ subs, bruh.
Man, good
Yeah,
looking family.
for
Good looking
sure.
family.
So they was talking about a rematch and shit. So how do you think a rematch would go?
Man, I hope not like the first one. I hope it's from the jump. I hope we see more action out of Badu Jack. You know,
Well, that'll probably be an adjustment that they would make. They go back and look at the film and shit.
because
You know what
we
I'm saying?
if we see that, we probably see a knockout. What you think?
See, this my thing. I think both of them would actually look better in a rematch. I know a lot of people saying where uh Badu Jack could just pick up where he left off. You know what I'm saying? I heard I think it was Black Horseman that said like he compared it to Andre Ward and Kovalev, the rematch. But the thing is, I think Adonis is gonna look better too. He just went 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
might look a little bit sharper. The only way you get sharp is to go round.
Mm,
Now, if they don't wait a whole year for the rematch, I think this might actually kind of help Adonis. He done went into them deep waters again. I know he ain't getting no younger. I'm
mm,
not saying that he'll win, but I'm saying I think both of the guys would actually look better in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? He would be
yeah.
sharp and plus Badu Jack. He can improve on the mistakes that he made. Get off to a faster start. You know what I'm saying? He could have worked a little bit more when he was on the inside. I thought he was a little bit too kind on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be a good fight, man. I think both of them are gonna look better.
Be more exciting this time. You think?
I don't know, man. Maybe so. I
Or
mean,
Badu Jack will try to test him and do the same thing, wear him down, and then try to pour it on heavy earth. That wouldn't be a
yeah,
good
I mean,
game.
Yeah, if Badu Jack come in and go to work early in the fight, yeah, that would make it more exciting.
Yeah.
It also would put him in danger of catching the left hand too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I think he should get off to a faster start in the rematch though, for sure.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so what you think about Tyson Fury, man, and this little comeback fight and shit? I see Carl Burrell up in the building. What's up with you, man?
Salute,
MBT
brother.
Boxing say,
Salute.
yeah, MBT Boxing say, yeah, the age difference though. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't getting no younger, bro. I give you that for sure. I picked Jack in this fight. I'll probably pick him again in the next fight, but I wouldn't be too sure, you know what I'm saying, that he'll just go in there and beat him like he'll just go pick up where he left off. Yeah, I think Adonis gonna look a little bit sharper too, man. Just my opinion though. Hell, I can't say shit. I went 0-2. What I go 0-2 and 1 this weekend? Yeah. So what the fuck does my opinion mean? But yep, I saw that Carl Burrell, he turned 41 in September. Yep, that's one reason why I took Jack. I was saying that shit before the fight.
It
You know what I'm
showed in the
saying?
fight too, man. It showed around the fifth round. He started slowing down a lot. He started going to the body though. That was smart for him
Yeah.
because he was missing up
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Adonis might look better because he only fought 3 rounds and not in, I mean 3 rounds, 9 rounds in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So he done got 12 rounds up under him. He went 12 rounds since 2015. I think that should help him a little bit. But we'll see though. Hopefully we get the rematch. You know what I'm saying? It definitely deserved it. It was a good fight.
He gonna be
Um,
41, 41 going another 12.
yeah, that's crazy. He did look a little old in that fight, but I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know if he looked old or if he looked rusty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to tell. It could be both.
I want to ask you this, bro. What you think about the advantages that Jack did have when he landed good shots and he still was hesitant? Like he clowned and stuck his tongue out, but he didn't jump on him. He was still, like hesitant to go up in there when he was hurt. What you think about that, man?
You talking about Badu Jack was hesitant about going in?
Yeah, after he hurt him a couple of times, like we saw him do the stanky leg and we saw him fold over on the body shot. Kind of
Well,
hurt.
I mean, at the same time, Adonis Stevenson is a motherfucker that can hit you one time and you out of there. So I guess you do kind of still got to be cautious a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even if the motherfucker hurt. I mean,
Yeah.
Badu Jack ain't known for just having an iron chin.
Mm-mm.
He done been knocked the fuck out before. He know how that shit feel.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
And his
MBT
body.
Boxing say, how could it be rusty? Dude always fights once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But damn, once a year, bro. But it's one thing if you fought once a year and you win 12 rounds. This man is fighting once a year and going 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and 4 rounds. That's where the 9 rounds I come up with comes from. That's nothing, bro. You fight one time a year and you go 2 rounds, 3 rounds? Nah, bro, you need more work than that. Yeah, it can be rusty. Shit, you got. I know they sparring and all that, but it's another thing. Sparring is something else when you up under them lights and you got them 10-ounce gloves and you ain't got that headgear on. You need to be up under there getting that repetition. NBT Boxing say age and lack of quality opposition, in his opinion. Well, I feel like it could be all of them though. It
Yeah.
could be rust. It could be the age and lack of quality opposition. One doesn't disprove the other. MT Boxing, which goes to my second note, lack of opposition. Yeah, that too. See, that's one reason why I picked Jack because Jack was fighting motherfuckers like the Gale and all that shit. He was fighting tough fights and going 12 rounds. So he had the advantage in the quality of opposition. You know what I'm saying?
And he just had a fight with somebody in Donna's weight class right before that. This fight, I
You
mean,
know.
he he kind of knew the power. That's why I felt like he was hesitant of even catching that. You know what I mean? I didn't understand. Like we still yelling, go to work, and he not. So it's something that he, you know what I mean? Something that was
Yeah.
in his mind.
Yeah. But you know what? Adonis Stevenson was also going to his body though. It wasn't like Jack just was just going to his body. You know what I'm saying?
Real
So
talk.
that could have slowed Jack down too. 'Cause you saw what happened to him in like the 10th round when he caught that left hand to to his
He
body
got
and
folded.
shit.
He got folded over.
Yeah,
He got folded. But see the
yeah, man.
difference? Stevenson smashed the gas when he got him. Jack didn't. Stevenson wasn't worried about getting caught. He was up in that thing. He was trying to get
Yeah,
on him.
yeah. Hey, what's up, World Breakup in the house? The
Oh,
perfection up in the
salute, bro.
building.
What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
Black Horseman Promotion. What's good, my brother? Salute.
Max,
Yeah.
Black Horseman.
Hey,
What's happening?
I just cited some of your information too, my brother. But I always give the MLA citation, you know what I'm saying? Uh World Breaker Fighting say I got the new package. Y'all want to re-up? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Will Magic Man, TRAE X, your voice is coming over much better and clearer than before. Whatever you've done is working great. That's because Marlo turned up my mic. You know? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
had
want to
me
let
down
me
on
know I got
low.
the package and re-up. We don't do no re-ups over here.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about. You know, he always talking slick.
If I want to re-up something, I know Chapo.
Mike Biggs up in the building. What's
Like
up?
big
You
boxing. What's
enjoyed the fights? I'm eating crows today. This is my eat crow day, man. I know you picked Gary Russell, Mike Biggs. Congratulations on getting your pick right. Congratulations to everybody who picked Gary Russell. I'm the only dumb motherfucker.
Oh, you say you want that good dope, new dope. Well, Breaker must want a damn invite or something.
Yeah, I don't want no new dope. I'm
Yeah.
just smoking that good. If you ain't got no green, I don't want it. Mike
Herb,
Big Boxing, hell yeah.
Herb, my brother. OG.
Yeah.
Friend.
World Breaker Fighting said, while you talking about El Chapo, I used to be friends with one of his lieutenants who owned the nightclub behind mine. Yeah, yeah. So
well, well, Breaker
what
sound
you
like. Go ahead.
yeah, what you think about this Tyson Fury fight coming up, man? His first
I don't
fight
know.
back.
I want to see it
He
though, but ain't
hyping
it?
that shit up.
Is it a cruiserweight?
Yeah, he fighting a damn cruiserweight, man. Sefery or some shit
Mm.
like that. Yeah, I see you, P Money. He said it's all good. We all get picks wrong, my brother. Yeah. Hey, I ain't scared to put it out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get it wrong, I'm gonna eat my crow. But y'all been player about it though. Y'all ain't even been clowning me about the shit. I thought y'all was
Sandra
gonna be
Brown
on the
been on you
nigga ass. Huh?
though. I said,
Oh yeah. Sandra Brown, she be on me and everything I do though.
mm, she been
You
on
should you need to make Sandra Brown pay for her own shipping and handling. That's what you
her.
need to do. For real. Will Magic, man. I see Fury's going to be fighting a 39-year-old cruiserweight for his comeback fight. From Klitschko to Sefery. Oh, from hero to zero in one fight. Well, this is his comeback fight, but I just don't like how he been talking about it because he said that this fight would be bigger than his Klitschko fight. That's what made me look up Sefery. I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? And then
Right.
I seen he was a cruiserweight and shit. I'm about to go to the box rec and go look up his record and shit real quick. Mike Big Boxer said Russell pissing blood this morning though. Damn. And how you know that shit? He did take some good body work, man.
Man, he was
You
taking
know,
them body shots.
he was taking them headshots, man. Gary Russell showed me a chin. He showed me heart.
Hmm.
He worked through adversity and shit. I was very impressed, man. I left that performance feeling like Gary Russell Jr. is the lost pound for pound fighter. Like the pound for pound fighter that I forgot about. I can't say we, but at least I forgot about. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker is good, and he stomped his foot down and reminded me who the fuck he was. And I'm telling y'all, I started feeling funny in my stomach when I seen him come out in that Egyptian shit. I swear I was like, man, I'm going against my Egyptian brother right now. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Going against the
I like,
pharaoh.
yeah, man, I like tacos and goddamn meat, quesadillas and all that shit, but I gotta go with my soul brother, man. Especially I know since he got all that talent, I don't really let emotions cloud my judgment when I'm making picks and shit. But hey, that was a good time to go with my black brother.
Yeah, he was showing out in
Uh,
there.
yeah, how you know he pissing blood though, Mike Biggs? That's for real, or you just saying that's what you think because he took all them body shots? Cause he did take some shit. That's World Breaker said that's what you call dangerous money.
Yeah, man. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
you
Yep.
P Money said, oh my bad.
No, I was finished. I said that's the reason why I said we want to do all that, and the motherfucker know where that's at, man. We on some positive vibes, man. You need to hook us up with some of that entrepreneurial money, man.
Mike Biggs boxing say it's just his thoughts. You might be right though, man. And like P Money said, I bet they both pissing blood. Cause
Man.
Russell was going to the body too. Vicious. So I wanted to go look at this motherfucker Seferi little box record. I wanted to look at Tyson Fury's a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Best thing he
Y'all can
got on
call me I'm the diabolical Tyson Fury hater. That's
best
what
thing he
y'all
got
can
on his
call
shit.
me.
Klitschko probably.
Huh?
I said the best thing he probably got on his shit is Klitschko.
Well, I done broke his down before. I'm just gonna go to Seferi because I done looked at Tyson Fury. We done did his on here before. On Seferi 23-1. He got 23 knockouts. Listed as a cruiserweight, 39 years old, like Will Magic Man said, from Albania. His last opponent that he fought had 23 losses. The one before him had 10. He got a bunch of garbage on his record, 2-6, 0-5, 10-33, 10-24, 9-14, 0-4, 14-30, 0-7, 7-11, 1-3, 7-62, 1-10. Made his professional debut, 2-4, 2-8, 5-42. Yeah, he got straight garbage on his record. You look at that 23 to y'all look at that 23-1 record. Hey, call bullshit on that because that's not real. That's a mirage. What's up,
What's up,
Mike
man?
Biggs?
What's up, man?
You all right, man? You done made it back to the house and shit already?
Say it again.
I said you done already made it back to the house and shit?
Yeah, I've been back, man.
Already, that's what's
You
up.
enjoy yourself, my brother?
Hell yeah. You wouldn't believe who I ran into there.
Corey Lee Boxing.
Corey Lee Thompson. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Him and actual fact. It was all that.
Yeah,
That's
That
what's
was
up.
yeah.
funny, man. It was funny how he ran into me, though, man. Sitting next to me.
Yeah. I had seen him. He said something about y'all was supposed to go live on Instagram or something.
Yeah, he
That's
beat
why.
up.
That's why I knew he was talking about.
Uh, yeah, he was supposed to, but they wasn't showing the other fight anywhere, so he was just walking around and chilling.
So y'all didn't get a chance to watch the fight.
Yeah. We watched the Russell fight, but we
Okay.
didn't get to watch the Donna Stevenson fight.
Yeah. So
I
what you
watched
think
that this
about
morning.
the Gary Russell Jr. fight?
Timmy
Oh
Diamond.
man, it was live, man. It was good. I think if Diaz would have pushed the action more, he'd have got Russell up out of there. Russell wasn't taking them body shots, man. He was eating them at first, but then he started slowing down. That speed was cut down. But then,
Well, you know what?
huh.
I actually didn't really see it like that. I normally knock Gary Russell Jr. for not changing the speeds on his punches, but actually I think he changed his speeds up pretty good. So like the times where you say he might not have had the same speed or he was slowing down, it might have been him purposely changing his speed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I always knock him for, and that's something that he debunked in my theory. Like that Gary Russell poked a hole in all of my Gary Russell theories last night. And I can't
Okay.
do nothing but give him all the credit in the world, man, for real.
How that crow taste?
Oh man. It ain't got no salt, no pepper, no seasoning, no nothing. It's nasty, man. Timmy Diamonds that came up in this bitch. What's up, man? I'm eating crow today, man. So I picked Joseph Diaz over our black brother Gary Russell Jr., man.
I tell you one thing, Gary Russell didn't adjust, man. He done went down.
Hey, that's I normally be saying that I never really saw him as a great boxer, like like a graceful boxer, and he moved good enough to do what he had to do. He moved good enough to outbox Diaz. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm telling you, I left feeling like Gary Russell Jr. is a lost pound for pound fighter. Like when a motherfucker come up with that list, 1 through 15 or whatever, that motherfucker needs to be on that list somewhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah, and when I got a motherfucker like Keith Thurman, I be seeing him on people's lists. He like number 13 or some shit on BoxRec, I think. Fuck
Oh, is
that. He needs to be replaced with Gary Russell Jr. He
Yeah,
need to
right,
find his way
right.
back on. Yeah, he need to find his way back on the list, bro.
I don't even know why Keith Thurman on that list.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
It shouldn't say Keith Thurman. It should say missing.
Yeah.
Number 15 missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, but I'm happy you enjoyed yourself though, man. That's
Yeah,
real.
it was real fun, man. I met a lot of people, man. It was networking and shit, man. It was cool.
Yeah, that's
Already.
real. Hey,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
and you got to see your boy up close and personal work for you. I'm glad he ain't let you down.
Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah. Hey, you'd have
Yeah.
drove all the way back home like fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a lot of amigos there too, man. Talking crap.
Yeah. I see y'all down there clowning me too. P Money talking about raw crow for TRAE X. And then Professor talking about no plucked feathers either. They say I gotta eat the crow whole. I can't even pluck the feathers off the motherfucker. God damn, man. Hey, what you think about the Jack and Stevenson fight, Mike Biggs?
Yeah, I rewatched it this morning a little bit, man. It was kind of boring, so I kind of fell asleep. I got in kind of late last night, but what I did watch was Jack didn't do enough work in the beginning, in the first 6 rounds. Not to me, he didn't do enough of anything. He was just punching head. They were both really punching head, but Stevenson was more active by throwing his shots. Wasn't landing anything significant, but he still was throwing it, and that's what the judge was probably looking at the first 6 rounds. And then I guess he turns it up, from round seven and up until I think the 10th round when he got hit, or 11th round when he got hit in that gut or the side. I think he might have broke something.
No, he probably pooed it, bro. That was like right up the middle. That was like right in the belly area. It was like right. I don't know how to explain it though, but he bent.
Man, I think it's something right there, bro. I swear when I seen that shit, he made me pull out my anatomy books real quick, man. I swear, I think he popped something right there, bro. The way that motherfucker reacted and shit, bro, I swear, I think we got something right there as men. Like in
Hey,
that spot where he got hit, man. I gotta go crack them books open and see.
it's a growing or something because when you get a hernia, don't it start right up in there somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get a hernia, in that area coming through your abdominal wall. So
Yeah.
that's actually part of your abdominal muscle. A lot of people don't know that, like how far down your abs extend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's something else though. I wasn't even thinking about like the abdominal muscles. No, it's something else though. I'm gonna have to crack that book open.
Man, he folded
But the
him.
way he reacted, yeah, hey, he hurt that boy right then. But at
But
the
he didn't
same
go
time,
down.
yeah, he didn't go down. And after the fight, Badu Jack was standing up straight and raising his hands when they
Right.
announced the draw. So he might be all right.
He came late though. He probably went to go use the bathroom first. He came late.
Yeah.
All that hoopla he was talking about after the fight, as far as him saying that he jealous of Mayweather, man, that's some bull, man. He ain't doing enough to
No, he
win
did.
that fight.
Hey, I thought
So so did you feel like Jack won?
Nah, I mean it's a draw. It's a
Okay.
clean draw to me.
Okay. I was cool with the draw too.
yeah.
hmm I ain't mad
What
at
about
that.
you?
No,
What
yeah, I
about you,
wasn't mad
Marlo?
at
You cool with
I
the
would
draw?
have been mad if Stevenson won, but I wasn't mad at no draw.
Right.
I don't know. I done heard some people say they felt like they was cool with Stevenson winning too. I done seen some people say 7-5.
Yeah.
I saw Cali Enigma had it 6-5-1. You know what I'm saying for Stevenson. I think MBT Boxing had it for Stevenson too. Yeah, I see you down there underrated darkness.
Underrated.
Unk in the motherfucking building.
hmm
Sheldon Holmes.
Yeah. Hey, we missed a lot of comments too.
Nah, no, we didn't. I've been looking. They talking to each other.
Okay. I thought I saw
Oh,
that
I
shit.
see Timmy Diamonds. I miss his. He say Russell was fighting a welterweight. That's one reason why I picked Diaz because he looked like he was significantly bigger.
Man, yes he was. Yes he was. Yeah, JoJo was
But
big
you know,
as hell.
Hey,
but
that
all
was
that did was keep him from getting knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
It did. I'm serious. If they were the same size, Russell would have knocked his ass out. But since he was
Yeah.
bigger and had all that shock absorption, that's how he was able to take all that thunder that Russell dropped on him. Because
Uh-huh.
Russell put them hands on him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I seen him close up, man. I'll pull the video up, man. I'll put the video out, but I seen him close up. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta move. Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, y'all.
Shit, you
I'm
got me
over here
over here
driving.
nervous. I'm thinking I'm over here waiting for the crash. Nigga,
Nah, man,
shit.
I'm at this railroad crossing, and this damn the arm thought joint came down.
Yeah.
Man, but anyway,
God damn.
I got to see him up close and personal, man. His face was beat up.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna look like Martin tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
For real. He gonna be
Yeah,
swole
buddy.
up. Well, today he swole up like a motherfucker right now. He look worse than this nigga on my picture.
he hurt.
Right now.
He gonna be hurt.
Yeah, for real, man.
Crazy, man. Hey, but yes,
Yeah, so
that's crazy. All in all, though, it was all it was entertaining though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely put on the show.
hell yeah. So what
It-
you think, man? You think them boys gonna wanna fight him? Them them other boys, them Lee Selby's and Warringtons and all the motherfuckers?
Hell no.
Who else he got in that division? Ain't that where Leo Santa Cruz and them at? Or they done moved up, huh? I'm tripping.
Hey, what you think about Frampton?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him what Frampton. Ain't Frampton in that weight?
Yeah, I think Frampton right there too. That 130, 26 area.
Yeah, Franklin in there. He ain't got no smoke for Gary Russell.
But
I
shit,
want
they
Gary Russell to fight what's called again, Lomachenko. He needs some get back with that one. That would be entertaining.
He didn't make no adjustments in that fight.
Nope.
yeah, I heard that he had to lose five pounds the night of the weigh the other day of the weigh in and shit, so that probably affected him. But I just can't see that shit right now. Lomachenko to moved up two weight divisions.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I would like to see the fight. I think it'll be a damn good fight, especially based off what we just saw,
Right.
and the fact that Gary Russell Jr. dropped him the first time they fought.
Mhm.
He
Right.
just didn't get credit for it. So yeah, it will be interesting. I just don't know how they'll do it with the weight.
I think Russell got dropped too in this fight. The ref didn't call it. It was a clean body shot, put him down. But I think Diaz's forearm was on his back,
Yep.
kind of
That's
pushed
what
him
I
back.
thought it was. I thought because it was late. You talking about it was late in the fight, right? Like 10th,
Yeah.
11th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought that Russell's legs was, getting kind of tired a little bit. It's late in the fight. Then he got
Uh
this
huh.
big motherfucker. He got this big ass dude leaning on the back of his neck with his forearm. I
Uh
thought
huh.
he just went on ahead and went down instead of fighting against it and using energy.
Right.
But you might be right though. I haven't went and watched the fight again and shit.
I know
P
when.
Money say,
Quick,
go
quick.
ahead. No,
Not
I was
quick.
just
You
gonna
read the
say,
comments.
yeah, I was just reading the comments. P Money say Frampton gets beat by both these guys. I
Yeah.
think Diaz can definitely become a champ at 126. But you know what? I got to say one thing, though. I don't remember who said this. It was on one of these streams. But shout out to whoever that was that said that Diaz doesn't let his hands go enough. Because that
Oh,
is something that I noticed he would serve himself a lot better if he used that jab and have some more activity. You know what I'm saying? Because he had too many times in the fight where he was just following Gary Russell around in a high guard
Yep.
and just taking everything that Russell was throwing.
And he's
You know what
strong
I'm
too.
saying?
He's strong. If we let him go enough, he might catch something.
And then another thing too, Gary Russell before the fight, what made me nervous is that he said he saw Diaz walking around looking like an Eskimo. He wrapped up so tight, talking about that motherfucker was off in the saunas trying to lose weight, and then he did weigh in at 126 on the dot. So he might not have that much more time at this weight class. He might have to go to 130. if he having
Right.
trouble making weight, because he only 25 years old. He gonna
Right.
be getting heavier. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that
Strong
weight difference, the
possibility.
size difference was significant, man.
Hey, he looked like he was on them clan burritos compared to Gary.
Yeah,
Russell.
for
Small
real.
compared to him. Then when he was
Yeah,
hitting Gary Russell, I was like, "Ooh, he trying to kill him!" Like, "Ooh." But
yeah,
Gary Russell adjusted though. He took it. He took it pretty good.
yeah. And shout out to Gary Russell for his chin, man. I never known him for his chin.
Oh
That
yeah.
wasn't the first thing I thought about when I thought of Gary Russell. But he did show a great chin. Shout out to Pete Money too, because last night he was pointing out how he showed a good chin against Vasil Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? And especially after hearing that he might have been compromised in that fight, because they said that the scale that he was weighing in on was off by 5 pounds, so he had to lose 5 pounds for the weigh in. So if he was compromised and he was still taking punches from Lomachenko, and then he taking punches last night from this guy Diaz, who was a lot bigger than him, young strong kid, and he didn't even rock Gary Russell. He didn't wobble or nothing. So shout out to Gary Russell for his chin, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And he was getting stuck.
That was
Oh, that
UB
was
Bid
it that
'03.
said that?
He said, told you he was too young and don't throw his hand. Just work the body and walk you down. Oh, shout out to you, bro, if you the one that told me that for sure. It probably was.
Diaz had some real good combinations he was trying to put together on Gary Russell. And it was working too, man. But he just if he could have stuck with that, man, he would have definitely gave Russell more of a challenge
Yep.
instead of just trying to walk him down and throwing them hard body shots. He should have did a lot more than that.
It was a different fight when he used his jab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Like I keep on saying that it would have been more competitive, but if he would have used his jab more and closed the distance and still did his body work and stuff, he would have had a chance to win.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say he would have won or he would have been favored to win, but he would have gave himself a chance to win though.
Right.
hey, so speaking of
Timmy
that, he can't
Down.
make. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, no, go ahead, bro.
I can save it to the end of the chat.
I was just gonna read what Timmy Diamond said. He said, "Look like Mayweather versus Baldomir." You know what? The only thing I don't even remember that fight like that. The only thing I remember is Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant talking about how boring Mayweather was. So they kind of took the joy out the fight for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I remember for that fight. I'm saying how boring Mayweather is. And I thought Mayweather shit. It ain't really too much of his fights when he was Pretty Boy Floyd that I felt was boring. Shit, I thought all Pretty Boy Floyd fights were entertaining as fuck.
Oh
That's
yeah.
just me
Definitely.
though.
Because he was putting it down at sweet science.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
I know that, we know that they was biased anyway. Now, back
yeah.
then, I couldn't understand it, but now I know what it is.
So y'all know
Well,
we
maybe.
got a fight coming up this weekend. Oh, what'd you say, bro?
No, I
No, I was
said,
gonna ask Marla. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Marla. Go ahead.
no, you heard what I said, bro?
Yeah, I heard you, but I was gonna ask you, what did Mayweather say to Lashley in the ring?
You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't never gave me a chance. HBO should have fired your ass. I was 50 years younger out. Kick your ass. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Fuck you.
Hell yeah.
That's what that led up to, bro. Led up to all that time. Motherfucker listening to the tapes and shit. Nick said, well, if you watch Mayweather, he's boring.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't draw fans, just hating on him. That nigga just said,
Yeah.
okay, this is like 20 years down the line. You don't know shit about boxing. HBO should have fired your ass.
Oh man, I just had to hear that real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, y'all know we got a fight coming on this weekend
Who's
with
that?
that boy, that Inui boy from Japan. He fighting some motherfucker named Jamie McDonald or something like that.
What weight class is it?
What weight class the motherfuckers at, man? Bantamweight, super bantamweight or some shit.
Oh man.
But no,
TV
you ain't never heard it. What'd he say?
The nigga said, Little Ellie
Yeah.
in the background said, "You heard me?"
No, he said no. He was in the background saying, "You heard him."
Oh yeah.
That's what yeah.
I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find that footage, man. I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah. No, but Mike Biz, you gotta check out Hanoi though, man, for real. He a bad motherfucker. I don't know what weight class they got him listed at, but he can fight though, man. Anybody that hasn't seen him will tell you, he got a left hook to the body that'll make you get somewhere. And if you go look at his box rec, the only opponent that he has with 10, he only got one opponent with 10 losses. Everybody, I know he ain't got a lot of opponents over here. He got a couple, but he ain't fighting opponents with no 200 and 300 losses like the motherfuckers in the UK. Like you look at everybody's shit, it look reasonable, 32-3 and shit like that, all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Even in the early days.
So he
Asian.
Okay.
Yeah, he Asian dude. He got a brother that fight too. I ain't even know. I just found that out the other day. You know what I'm saying? He fighting some motherfucker named Jamie McDonald or something. He gonna whoop his ass. I looked up McDonald, huh?
On PBZ?
I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be on. They fighting
You.
Friday, so.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Marlo?
I said that's not UMV side, huh? You know that dude got two names.
Oh no, not that's Sarika set Soron V-side.
Yeah.
Nah, this Inouye, Inouye or something like that. And that motherfucker can fight though, y'all. He's somebody you gotta keep an eye on. He might be on the pound for pound list one of these days if he keep on the trajectory that he's on. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna whoop this dude on Friday. The dude he fighting, he tough. He one of them motherfuckers from the UK. Everybody he fighting got double-digit losses and losing records. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he fighting one of them dudes, so he gonna probably go in there and stop him.
Okay.
Hope he ain't fighting that dude with the bum leg. What was that, Thursday? Remember that dude?
Yeah.
Beverly Rose pointing his leg out.
Yeah, I don't even remember what weight class that was.
Hey, I tell you one thing, Antoine Russell and Antonio Russell, they showed up. I mean, they fought nobody, but still,
Put him to
they
sleep.
one of them was done in one round, and the other one was done in like maybe 6 rounds.
That's what's up. That's a fighting family for your ass right there, boy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
But how many fights he had?
They both combined, I think, like 11 fights. Like one of them like 4-0, the other one's like 8-0 maybe.
I see the perfection talking about Gonzalez. Who you talking about, bro? Yeah, P Money say Russell family, all fighters.
Yep.
I hope that motherfucker has success, man.
Hey, gentlemen, man, I'm gonna keep on listening, man. I got to chop it up with my son, man.
All right,
brother. Appreciate you coming through.
He's sitting there listening to y'all cursing and stuff. So.
Oh snap!
Oh man.
That's all
I
good.
don't even be doing all that, brother.
It's all good. He ain't never heard before.
Yeah. I try to keep that in mind though.
Hey, hold on. You want to tell him where to follow you, Ruben? Good.
Ruben plays Fortnite.
Yeah. On what?
On YouTube. Subscribe to me.
Tell him say it again. Say it more clear though.
Say it more clear and louder.
Ruben plays Fortnite. Tell everybody to subscribe to me.
Ruben plays Fortnite.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man.
Everybody.
Pop said you cold at it too. He said you A1 at it. Yeah.
All right, players. Y'all
Shout
keep
out,
up.
All right, brother.
All right, Mike Biggs.
Later.
Oh, the profession said that's the dude that had that broke leg. Hey, what weight division was that? I don't even know what weight class that was. Yeah, Russell family, they damn show all fighters, man.
Was it
Shit, them motherfuckers might end up becoming the first family of boxing.
Right.
Ruben plays Fortnite. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk to y'all. Hey, have any of y'all seen this dude from the UK fight named Terry Flanagan? He going up against this dude named Maurice Hooker this weekend. Well, not this weekend. He fighting him June 9th. I'm tripping. And they got that motherfucker Terry Flanagan as a 9-1 favorite over this Maurice Hooker dude. Terry Flanagan, he 33-0. I don't know if he got any draws. Um, I think he what is that motherfucker? I think he 33-0. I gotta go check that box record again. I might have been thinking about somebody else.
Right.
He ain't no hard puncher though. He might be 29-0, he 33-0. But either way, he got like 13 knockouts. And he fighting this motherfucker Maurice Hooker from the United States. And I just don't see it with Terry Flanagan. You know what I'm saying? Like them UK fighters, man, they just be garbage. You see what we just saw with Lee Selby.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. What's the name was the favorite? That was money. So motherfucker clean up on that 9. That's easy
Yeah,
money.
that's if you bet on the favorite. If you bet on the underdog, you get plus 550, so you get 5.5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
But this motherfucker, Terry Flanagan, 33-0 with 13 KOs. He got his fair share of shit on his record. He fought a motherfucker with 82 losses, 92 losses, 10, 15, 39, 116 losses, 11, 19, 10, 8, 35, and then it get better. He beat Jose Cepeda. He 23-0, then Diego Magdaleno. And then he go back to fighting a motherfucker that got 9 losses. Another person got 9 losses. His last 2 opponents was 38-4 and 25-4. Now he about to fight this Maurice Hooker dude. I done saw Maurice Hooker a little bit. He was kind of slow. He was tall, long. This motherfucker, Flanagan, he a southpaw. It looked like Maurice Hooker might be able to hit him with the right hand. He didn't look like a super hard puncher, but he didn't look like a weak puncher either. Hooker got a couple of losses on this record, like he fought a motherfucker, Cristobal Cruz, that had 20 losses. He was 41-20. But that's the only record. Well, he fought another dude that got 17 losses. He was 7-17. And he fought another motherfucker with 21 losses. But he ain't fought a motherfucker with 100 and some losses like that other guy though. And he don't have as many of those type of opponents on his resume either.
Mm-hmm. I don't really follow them UK fighters, man.
I don't either, man. But I'm just saying. I keep on seeing these dudes pop up as these big favorites. Like we just had Lee Selby as a 5-1
It
favorite.
look like you could make a little money here and there fucking with them UK fighters, though.
P Money say he playing that right now. Oh, okay, he playing the Fortnite. Yeah, I don't even know nothing about that shit. I ain't never heard of it.
I think he was asking was what's the name son playing? Mike Big's son playing right now. I think they.
Nah, he talking about he'll let his son know. His son is playing right now. His son played the game too. P Money saying his son play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then he say Flanagan is decent, but he hasn't really fought anyone at his level. Yeah, he got a pretty weak resume for sure. Motherfuckers got a whole lot of losses. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit just look funny to me. That's a fight that I want to keep an eye on.
Might make some dollars off of him, huh?
Hell yeah. Drop a little something. But Hooker look kind of weak too. But hey, I said the same thing about that motherfucker that fought Lee Selby, Warrington. I said the same thing. I said, man, Lee Selby looked weak, but Warrington looked weak too. And look what Warrington did. When I was looking at him, I was like, well, at least that motherfucker keep his hands up. You know what I'm saying? And he went in there and beat him.
He made Selby look bad too. He ain't just beat him. He made Selby look like he was the favorite, basically. And he was a smarter guy too.
Yeah.
Selby looked stupid.
So what you think about Canelo and Golovkin possibly being on in September?
Man.
Yep. P Money said that's the UK way of business for boxing. You ain't lying.
Yeah, for real. Look at their records; they all sound the same.
Yeah. 116 losses. Boy, that's crazy. 92 losses, 82 losses. Boy, that's wild, man.
Hey, so
That
look
motherfucker need to be ashamed of themselves.
on
Yeah.
La La D in the building. Not
Yes,
interested.
ma'am.
Hey, but look what you think. Because look, I was thinking about this. They say that, they already talking about September Vegas, right? So that means it's a date and a spot. So that you think Golovkin is gonna fight for that mandatory or get stripped? He just gonna throw it in the trash?
All right, say all that again, bro. My
Okay.
bad.
Remember Derevchenko? I don't want to mess the dude name up, but he supposed
Yeah,
to be mandatory, I think, for the IBF or one of them belts he got, right?
yeah,
And if they talking about fighting in September, he ain't gonna be able to have no fight until September. He just fought, right?
yeah.
Okay, so that means he gonna have to. They gave him 90 days to make a fight, or he gonna get stripped.
So,
So it sounds like
so
Triple G gonna get stripped. I'm just
he gonna
wondering.
get stripped if he don't fight Derevchenko?
Yeah, that's what was said in the news the other day. They were saying that the IBF or one of them sanctioning bodies said that Triple G got 90 days to make a date to fight Derevchenko, or he gonna be stripped.
He need that's bro. Triple G need to go ahead and fight him, man, because I think that Derevchenko is tailor made for him. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I don't. Hey, I can't really call it because I'm not really good with all them belts and stuff. I pretty much leave that to y'all because y'all a lot better with that shit than me. I just like analyzing the shit that's going on in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see why he should lose his belt for not fighting Derevchenko. I'm not saying he don't deserve to. I'm just saying that shouldn't be a fighter that makes him lose his belt. Like Triple G should want to fight him. Like he
Right.
one of the smaller middleweights. I'd rather fight 5'9" Derevchenko than fight 6 foot Charlo. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's why I said I just didn't get it at the time when he fought Vanis. I was like, why don't he just fight the mandatory? You know what I mean? Vanis wasn't
Yeah.
nothing. That was just a cherry pick. Why he do that? Like I didn't understand that, right? So bam, and then knowing after the Vanis fight, knowing that the suspension, we already was thinking that it should be a fight in September with Canelo, the rematch. So by him saying, okay, I'll fight Vanis instead of fighting my mandatory, put him already in fucked up situation to say, okay, I'm gonna fight Canelo for what 10, however much he gonna make, and then he gonna fight old boy for probably the same thing he made at this at Vanis fight, probably a little more change because there ain't gonna be no pay-per-view, I don't think, and get beat
Yeah.
up probably. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he probably say, I'm just, I don't know, but I'm just saying he probably just say, fuck it. I'm gonna go for the money and let him have that belt and let them fight for that belt. Because that's
Yeah.
that's how Abel been playing the game the whole time. They not trying to
Yeah.
fight real competition. They trying to go in there with the easiest competition or the big fake drama show and make the money. That's basically what they trying to do.
Yeah. I mean, at this age, you really can't even blame him. How old is Triple G? About 36?
Around
Something
there.
like that. Yeah, that motherfucker probably trying to go ahead and get his paper before he get up out of here. He gonna probably fight that Murata dude, Ryoto Murata or whatever his name is. That's
Just
what I see coming up next, like Cali Enigma be saying all the time.
yeah. See, that's what I be saying. People be on these cameras and be saying one thing, but as the time go by, you be moving a whole different type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you want to be undisputed, you want to fight the best, you want big drama shows, you know, you want this and that. But your record, your box rec say that you want to cherry pick, man.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
want to
let me
fight.
read a couple of the chats real quick. Lala D said, "Who got 116 losses?" This motherfucker that Terry Flanagan fought. He got a couple of people that got like 100 losses, 80 losses, 90 losses. You know how they do. Hey, you guys. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. He won't fight Charlo. He might chance it with the others. It don't look like he gonna chance it with none of them. He want to go get that paper. He want to fight either Canelo or Murata. He want to fight somebody that got some money. If it ain't them, he want a 154 pounder. Shit, he don't want no smoke. Timmy Diamonds Flanagan is the real deal. He fought Christian Light and Delroy Spencer. Okay. I respect your opinion, but when I look at him fighting, his game don't just look loose or nothing like Lee Selby, but it don't look like nothing spectacular. I mean, he just looked like a basic fighter. He's standing there in the high guard, working off a jab a little bit. When he pulled back, he dropped his hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it with him, bro. Then I look at his box rec. He fighting a motherfucker that got over 100 losses. He just seemed like another UK hype job to me. I don't know if Maurice Hooker is the man to go take care of him, but I don't see nothing special with Flanagan. Soon as I see him in a fight with somebody that I just definitely respect their skills, I will be picking against him for sure. Me personally, the professor said Gilberto Gonzalez is a lightweight. That's a dude that had the fucked up leg.
Oh,
Lala D. Then the WBC said that after Canelo, Triple G has to face Charlo. Let's all hold our breath until we get that fight. Lala D, because WBC said that Triple G has to face the winner of Charlo versus Centennial.
yeah, they did say that.
Yep. I think I remember Ty Legacy talking about that shit. Sandra Brown said it's all about the dollar bill. Yep. Especially when Young Hungry Lions show up. It used to be about unifying the division. And Charlo and Boo Boo Andre and all these folks showed up now. It's about the Benjamins.
Hey, but look though, that shit can't last long, bro. That's the thing about the boxing game, and then that's what brings politics, and that's what make the fans mad, right? You can only do this shit for so long. This is gonna be his last fight. If they do let this one slide with Triple G, he got nothing but big fights the rest of his career, unless he gonna retire. So maybe in September he gonna have to retire because he ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. If he beat Triple G, I mean Canelo, right? Canelo out the picture now. You know, ain't no rematch happening. Now you got Charlo, you got the Chanko dude, and you got Hurd. You feel me? After that, you can't be picking no more defenses, title defenses. You got.
Well, if he dropped the belts and just say fuck it, I'm just fighting for some money.
he gonna be.
If I was Triple G, if I ain't want no smoke, that's what I'd do. I'd just drop the belt and be like, man, fuck it, y'all can have them belts, man. I'm trying to fight Canelo or somebody.
Yeah, he gonna be broke, man. Ain't nobody gonna want to keep seeing that shit.
If I was Triple G, I'd move to 161 and make my own weight division. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, hey, the only thing he gonna have is that Mexican belt, bro. That funny colored belt. He got.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Shit, I don't need them other belts, man. Fuck y'all and them belts. I ain't fighting Charlo. Y'all ain't gonna get me decapitated in the fucking ring. Hey, I see Lala down there talking about, oh, we can say Boo Boo's name again. She told you said it. Hey, this the rule. If you gonna use Boo Boo Andre against Triple G, that's the only time you can use it. Otherwise, you're gonna get timed out. The profession talking about Lala saying, you know you done fucked up, right? Yeah. She better use it in them parameters. You can only use it against Triple G. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. You say they're gonna strip. You gonna say, "Fuck it, strip me all the way down to as long as I keep my little Mexican belt, I'm good."
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up to 161, 161.2.
For real. Y'all want to see shit? Fuck them belts, man. Y'all can have them belts.
Oh shit!
Y'all ain't about to box me in behind no belts.
I'm not no Charlo. Yeah. No Charlo.
Hell no.
No Charlo, no Billy Joe, no Chinko.
None of that shit. Nope, none of that. Well, I fight Derevyanchenko if I was Triple G.
No Hurd.
I'd knock his ass. Let me see Derevyanchenko. Everybody making the scene like he's some kind of monster at the middleweight division. That motherfucker ain't, man, come on, man.
Probably a get him. But just show where his heart at, bro.
I don't even know how to spell this shit, man. If I spell this shit, I'm a beast.
Sheldon
Nope, I ain't spell it right either.
Bro, I think Boo Boo time passed him up.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Say, what's going on with Derevchenko though? That motherfucker fought somebody that was 22-22 in his last fight. He fought
Derevchenko?
some dude named he fought some dude named Toriano Johnson. And then I guess he fought the motherfucker uncle next because he fought some dude named Deshaun Johnson. he, he fought his motherfucking uncle, the baggage clerk or some
Oh
shit. The
God.
motherfucker bagging groceries, 22-22. And that's who Triple G supposed to be scared of. This motherfucker fighting dudes 22-22. He fought another dude 44-13, 23-16. I mean, come on, man. He ain't no motherfucking boogeyman. Let's keep it
He
all the way
Olympian, though, ain't
100. Huh?
he Olympian too, ain't he?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. Cause it's like I guess Triple G scared of him because they from the same country and they know of each other through the years.
Man, BoxRec done sent me somewhere, man, talking about I done won a prize. They know I ain't won a bitch ass thing nowhere.
Right.
I'm unlucky as a motherfucker. I don't win shit. For real. Shout out to Sandra Brown with her above average lucky ass though.
She done won twice in this.
TRAE Legacy too. Hey, you know what? Everybody that I talk shit to win. I talk shit to Sandra Brown, she won. I talk shit to TRAE Legacy, he won. I don't even remember who won that first one. I got into a debate with Miss Lisa. She won. Who won that first one? I ain't had no dispute with the perfection.
I don't know.
Who won that first one though? That
1, 2, 2.
That 3D shit. That 3D shit.
Sandra Brown.
That was Sandra Brown won twice?
Yeah, she won that and then she just won.
Oh shit, I forgot because I was teasing her talking about send it back. Man, Sandra Brown is above average lucky for real. She win every goddamn thing.
Hey, Sandra Brown, you been using it? At Curtis Anderson in the building. TRAE X.
Sandra Brown, you can't get in no more because you too damn lucky for real. You gotta understand, I'm a fucking I'm a gambler, hustler. I hate lucky people.
Hey, look what
look
what she said, bro. I said, did you use it? Look, it's about it.
Sure. Yeah, you talking about you shouldn't? Yeah. Damn, I didn't even realize that shit. Sandra Brown is lucky as hell. She live right, man. You see, she got her Easter hat on, so you know she go to church. For real.
She got she said the Easter hat. Got her Sunday
She living right. Yeah, she living right. She went to Sunday school today.
Man.
Let's see what we off in the chat. Sheldon Home, bro. I think Boo Boo timed and passed him up. Hey, he in danger of that. He 30, man. You know, he ain't in his prime no more. He done let that, slip away. So, if he don't get active and stuff like that, it could pass him up, but I don't think it's passed him up yet. He just got to get back active, get sharp, he'll be straight. But hey, don't bring him up no more. Don't want to hear about Boo Boo.
Curtis Anderson, what you think about the fights this yesterday? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. They tried a black murderer's role with that. Damn, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Lala D said, I would face Derevchenko. And I'm putting my money on Lala D. Fuck what y'all talking about. Yeah. Curtis Anderson. Oh, Sandra Brown. Okay, I see you up there, high side. Curtis Anderson, Marlowe's Corner, TRAE X, Wrench Game. Peace, family. Yeah.
Peace, family. Salute.
Sandra Brown, I am looking for a good prize to donate. You might win. Hey, whatever you donate something, man, that's for the subscribers. Appreciate that, though. Sandra Brown, I hit this tequila sunrise, didn't make it today. Yeah. Will Magic, man, I see AJ had let it be known that he doesn't trust the USA judges and referees. Laugh out loud. Ooh, the hypocrisy of it all. You ain't lying, man. So what do you want? He got to have him a referee that's going to help him jump the motherfucker, huh? Like him and the referee jumped Parker. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey.
No, he telling on himself, bro. He said,
yeah,
he know how they get down. He know how they get down. So imagine how the Americans get down.
Yeah, yeah, they're just like a mother. They're just like a nigga that's always accusing this girl. Bitch, you know you been cheating, and that motherfucker done fucked the girl friends. He done fucked the cousins, aunties, everybody. Just a dirty dick, dastardly
Dog,
motherfucking a
dog.
dog ass nigga. He steady accusing this girl and shit because he know how guilty his ass is. Yep, that's AJ.
He know he going to. He know he finna go to her friend house right after.
Yeah,
Right after
yeah.
he argued.
Yeah, the perfection. Sergey Derevchenko was a 2007 World Amateur Champion bronze medalist. Okay, he can fight. But just looking at the matchup with Triple G, I don't think he a good matchup for Triple G, man. Little G, my bad, I forgot, man. Little G, Lala D. I actually meant that I would face him if I were Triple G. But thanks for choosing me to win. Hey, you already know. Shit, I'm taking Lala. Fuck Derevchenko. 22 and 22 ass dude, man.
Real talk.
Kurt Anderson. Russell's jab won him the fight. Yeah, I mean the jab was a big part of it. To me, it was his shot placement because he kept on throwing those looping shots around that guard. That's what stood out to me. Because it would have been dumb if he was throwing straight shots and the motherfucker sitting up there with the earmuffs on, in
And
the high guard.
the family
Yeah, I
them is
love this. Yep, and I love the body work too, man. Gary Russell Jr. did good body work. He boxed him when he needed to. He stood his ground when he needed to. Like I'm looking at him right now as a pound for pound level fighter, and I can't say it's just one thing that he did or does that's winning him that fight or fights. I think he doing a lot of shit. So that's why I'm saying he the forgotten pound for pound fighter for me. He doing a lot of good shit now. Um, but the jab damn show did help though, for sure. Where was I at? Curtis Anderson. Jack doesn't have a mean streak to be an elite fighter.
right.
Yeah. I mean, I
When it
don't
comes to
know, man. I mean, if he keep on fighting good fighters and he getting draws with them, I mean, that says something. He seems to listen to his corner. He takes the instructions from his corner and shit.
yeah,
I mean, he got a lot of good stuff. I'm with you where it's like he don't have like he can't just step on that gas. It seems like he just can't push that button and flip that switch and just turn into a monster in that bitch. He ain't got that in him. You know what I'm saying? Like Zab Judah used to talk about. Talk about he had that. He ain't got that. So I'm with you on that. But he got a lot of shit to work with though. He a good fighter.
yeah.
Lala D, she laughing. Lala D is speed and footwork too. Yep, among other things. Curtis Anderson, Russell's speed froze Diaz. People forget how good Russell is. He'll be better if he fought more. Yep. And that was one reason why I picked against him because I just like him. I would like him more if he was more active. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I forgot like Roy Jones. Shit, must have forgot. Hey, let me put some respect
This the
on
eat crow
Gary
day,
Russell Jr. name. Yeah, this Eat Crow Day, man.
yeah.
I'm one of them people that's humble in victory and I'm humble in defeat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I give everybody their props, even the people that was bringing up good points in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfucker, Gary Russell, he a damn good fighter.
yeah.
It was a point that I wanted to make about. Oh yeah, because I kept on saying how I felt that Gary Russell was like arrogant and stuff just based off his interviews and him saying that he don't watch boxing and stuff like that. So I got to give a shout out to what's his name, Santee Walden, the bottom line SW. He was because he from that area and he gave me some insight to Gary Russell as a person. He talks about how he's still down to earth. He still is actually humble in real life, not fuck an interview. He talking about real life.
Mm,
He talks about how he shops at the same places he used to. He eats at the same places he used to eat. And that's some inside knowledge. That's some inside information that I'm not privy to because I don't know that motherfucker. So
right.
he's somebody that's from the same area as him. So he can give an insight, a perspective that I can't give. And fuck it for motherfucker not watching boxing. He still stayed the same person. He still stayed down to earth and humble. So that's another credit to Gary Russell Jr. Like I said, all my theories about Gary Russell Jr. got obliterated last night.
Yeah,
Ronald Finkley in the building. Talking about what's good, Marlo''s Corner, TRAE X. Yeah.
My brother. Hey, y'all put y'all records up there. How y'all came out in those 3 fights? You know what I'm saying?
I went 0-2-1, y'all.
Yeah, let me see all those records out there. You know how y'all came out. No cheating. I think we remember everybody's too. So go there.
I remember too. Yeah, I got a good memory.
I remember everybody's. 1.4 million. Al Heyman pays good.
Yeah.
Hey.
And you know what? From what I've been hearing, oh, go ahead, bro.
No, I was finna put my record out there. I got a draw with Jack. I won with Russell, and I got to eat crow on Salisbury. But y'all ain't gonna make me do that though, right? Hey, we gonna have to have Fanon on this channel. Y'all remember he said that. He said Salisbury.
Lee Selby was the goods.
Yep.
He said Lee Selby was a real deal. So y'all troll for 9. Whenever he go live, y'all troll that motherfucker. Ronald Finkley said he went 2-1. I thought Jack would win. She said I got a draw and a win with Russell. Then Perfection say nobody won the last fight, 2-0-1.
Yeah.
So you pick Warrington Perfection. I don't remember you putting that out there, man.
Yeah, nobody knew about him.
I don't remember nobody saying I got Warrington over Selby. Nobody. Boy, say niggas hate to eat crow, man. Y'all boys eat that crow, man. Y'all know y'all ain't pick Warrington, man. Y'all get out the gas, man.
Curtis Edison keep it at 1,000.
Yeah,
I remember. We was all for now. Got to eat that crow, bro. For real. We ain't taking that, Curtis Edison. We ain't know nothing about that sucker.
Ronald Finkley said he went 2-1.
You see us on our record for the weekend.
Hold on, Ronald Finkley, which one did you get wrong? Cause that ain't gonna stand up, bro. Cause if you went 2-1, that sounds like that you predicted that the Jack and Stevenson fight was a draw. Hey, Emmanuel Momo, he won 1-1 for sure. Perfection said I picked him, but I favored him. Or I didn't. What did he say? I didn't pick him, but I favored him. I gotta post it.
Yeah, just put your record out there, man. I would give it. You already did. We believe you, bro. I just didn't hear nobody talking about Warrington though. We went up in the box rec and found out that motherfucker with them 200 and something. Ooh, he janky on somebody's record. 250 losses.
Yeah,
that nigga was garbage.
Hey, but shout out to what's that motherfucker name I said? Damn, I can't even think of his name. Y'all found somebody with more losses than Peter Buckley. Reggie Strickland. Shout out to Reggie Strickland. He was 66, 276, and 17. Yeah. But that motherfucker going down in history.
Man. Hey, Curtis Anderson is a fool, man.
You say you see them 2 bum ass niggas from the UK? I've seen better fights downtown Newark at the hair salon. God damn. Say that's why I say this motherfucker Terry Flanagan look like he might be another one coming up. Fighting motherfucker with 82 losses and 116 losses and shit.
Yeah, that's he should get that tattooed on his back, Curtis Anderson.
Yeah.
Lee,
I picked Stevenson, but it went to a draw. Curtis Anderson, Lee. I'm garbage. Selby. Mess me up. Yeah. Real Magic Man. I picked Jack in a points decision. Okay. Lala D. Tank is starting to talk a little better. I saw his interview with Barbershop Conversation. He looked like he gained some weight to me. It don't look like he just been a gym rat. That's the one thing I noticed from his interview.
I'm glad you saw that, bro, because I wanted to holler at you about that, man. What you think about that, man? You heard how he was, Barbershop was asking him about the Mayweather situation. And at first he was saying, he be contradicting himself, saying like when he was a certain age, he had this and that. And then, when Tank bought it, he telling him it's wrong. But, and also he was saying like at the end of the day, he was saying that he got a good team and he happy with his team. But then later on, he said that he was open to a deal with the fucker, Eddie Hearn.
Well, I mean, when I look at like I actually didn't watch the interview. I saw a little something like when he apologized about what he said about Deontay Wilder and shit like that.
Mm.
I just seen a little bit. I was just kind of just looking at how he was looking as far as his weight. You know what I'm saying? But like him and Mayweather, I'm pretty sure Mayweather probably trying to school him too. I'm pretty sure he's trying to like help him learn from mistakes that he made. You know what I'm saying? Because like maybe Mayweather wish he wouldn't have bought some shit back in the day or something. Like maybe he wish he would have been smarter with his money or something. I know that he money Mayweather. I know that he flash and he buy shit and this and that, this and that. But that's actually part of his promotion too. That's like part of his persona. Tank don't have to have that persona. He already kind of got a name. You know what I'm saying? Like he riding with Mayweather. That's part of his persona. So he don't have to be money Tank. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So to me, it could be Mayweather hating on him, but it also could be Mayweather kind of trying to be like a fatherly figure in his life and trying to guide him. Because a
yeah.
lot of the stuff I done heard Mayweather say sound like he trying to help him. Like when
I
he
left
say that he wanted to be in Vegas.
a lot of it. Like I don't know. I don't understand. Like I don't see the. He said that he also said that he set him up. He like pointed out. He was like, when I fought so and so, it's the same thing, right? So when he said Lomachenko, do you see anything different? Like saying like he really feel that way about him setting him up. But I left this out. He also said Al, his manager. You know what I mean? So whatever Al say. So I did leave that out, la la D. Shout out. But that's what I really want to know what you think. That shit should have been Al manager or not. I just thought it should have been no. You feel me? Hell no.
Yeah.
Not no, oh, I'm open to it, or that's all I was wanting to see. Was I tripping, man? Because I thought that nigga should have been like, hell no. Fuck what he talking about.
Yeah.
He also apologized to Deontay Wilder too. I thought that was
Yeah, I
cool.
saw that. Yeah. I mean, I mean, Tank seemed like a pretty good kid to me. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he want to be in a good position and stuff like that. So I think he kind of get a bad rap in some ways, and I also think Mayweather gets a bad rap too because I think he actually been good to his fighters. Like we was talking about this off air. I mean, that motherfucker always buying folks shit. I done heard so many testimonies that fighters got for shit that he done for them, buying them houses, cars. I mean, yeah, houses, cars, helping them buy their family shit for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
From Eshae Smith all the way to that motherfucker that hold the body shield. I can't think of his name. Couldn't think of his name earlier, but I think he get a bad rap a little bit. And like Tank felt like he was trying to be controlling or something when he wanted him to be in Vegas and not be in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? But I think Mayweather wanted that motherfucker there so he can make sure he on point.
But
And then it was coincidentally this motherfucker Tank loses his belt on the scales against Fonseca, and Mayweather was like, well. When he was in Vegas, he always made weight.
mm-hmm.
So it's like it seemed like it ain't to be controlling and shit. It's like he actually want to help this motherfucker.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say that too. Like he also said that too about the scale losing it and coming down and making it permanent with where he at now and all kind of shit. But I was like, that's the same shit Mayweather was trying to basically tell the young dude. So I really don't know. It's something bigger than that. But he did, clean up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like he is getting mature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. And Lala D do have a point because after I saw him fight that last fight, fuck Quayar or whatever his name is. Tank when he did his interview, he looked like he been getting schooled. He looked a lot more polished and like he just looked more comfortable in front of the camera. I could tell like after he answered the question, he would kind of look at the whoever the interviewer was, and he get a little head nod, like you see all the football players and shit do. So that let me know that he been getting some training in that shit, and I think he is improving in that area for sure.
All right.
Let me look in the chat a little bit. Lala D said he apologized about Water. Sure did. Emmanuel Momo Tank said he walking around at 147 pounds. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not that bad. I'm gonna get off him. Curtis Anderson, them UK niggas are bums. You
Bonus
ain't lying, man.
Uber
And
driver.
And that's coming from somebody that's been watching boxing for a long ass
Yeah,
time, man.
yeah.
Curtis Anderson. Yeah.
Straight-
La
They
La
got a
D.
they got an app in the
Yeah.
UK, bro, for boxers. They say anybody that want to get beat up in the ring, they got a little skill.
Yeah.
Sign
No experience necessary.
up.
La La D, but he won't work with her because he said he'll listen to Al Heyman over everything. Okay, that's what's up though. Shit. Fuck Eddie Hearn. La La D say Heyman won't let it happen either. Yep.
Mm-mm.
The perfection. Tank said he got to go with the home team, so he's rolling with Wilder. Yep.
Yeah.
La La D. Tank admitted to liking the Charlos. Uh, Curtis Anderson. I want to see Tank Davis versus Zab Judah. See OK commentating. Laugh my ass off. Imagine them two niggas.
Man, that'll go to the
Yeah.
street. That'll go from the ring to the streets.
Yeah. Is he talking about fighting or commentating though?
Oh,
COK commentating.
commentate. Oh, that'll be some shit right there if it's commentating.
Yeah. Lala D, the interview was very informative. Okay. Lala D, he's not fighting Easter. Mayweather needs to stop that. Yeah, he said something about him being his friend or some shit. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I get tired of these fighters saying that shit too. Hey, that's my bro. That's my friend. Nigga, I
Mm-hmm.
don't give a fuck about that shit. The perfection. Tank said he's been placed in great position as far as the company. He said his problem was floored on a personal level. Okay. All right.
Yep.
I can see that. La La D, yeah, I think Mayweather wants to help. I think so too. I mean, why wouldn't you want to help your investment? I mean, at the end of the day, Mayweather likes to make money. So why
Mm-hmm.
would he want to sabotage his own investment? That don't really make sense. But you know, when we 23 years old, like I can't say that at 23 I thought the same as I do at 33. I mean,
Hell
I can't
no.
say that at all. I was doing all kind of crazy shit back in the day, man. I just got a flash of some of the shit that I was doing just now.
You
Hell
ain't got
no, I
nobody around
can't.
to tell you nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can't. Yeah, I can't judge nobody, man.
That's the crazy part. He said he
But
didn't either
yeah, we gonna have to start another channel for all that though, for the
though.
crazy shit. Yeah. Uh, Let me see. Lala D, but some shady stuff too. Yeah, I agree. The
Man.
perfection said he was tired of Floyd contradicting himself. Okay.
Yep.
Lala, okay. Curtis Anderson, Mayweather fighters have to be more grateful. Floyd used to give them niggas gift certificates and fruit baskets. Hey, I thought he was. They be saying he was giving them houses and cars too. Now, Curtis Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Eshay Smith said he'll come get a motherfucker some money for Christmas. Shit, what's the name of that dude that be holding that bodyguard, man, that body shield? Is it Nate Campbell? Not Nate Campbell. What the fuck is that dude's name? Ain't it Nate something though?
Man.
That heavyweight motherfucker that fought in the Olympics and shit, I think.
We
I
was trying to
can't
think
think.
of
Y'all know that big nasty mouth looking motherfucker that always got that shit in the corner of his mouth that look real nasty and shit. The dude that hold the body shield, man. That juicy mouth looking motherfucker make you want to throw up. I can't even look at that motherfucker when I'm eating. But he said that Mayweather done he just saved his life and changed his life. He was crying and everything. Talking about Mayweather. Mayweather should have bought him a towel to get that nasty ass shit out the corner of his mouth. I can't stand seeing that shit. I swear that shit
his
make me
mouth
want to
stays
throw
up.
up, bro.
It's
Hell
always
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Never cameras around everywhere.
For real. Lala D said, does anyone know what Latondra Jones was upset about? Inactivity. She won't fight.
Yeah.
And then they keep on promising them fights, like she was gonna fight on the undercard. I don't remember what fight it was she was talking about, but she got like replaced or some shit, and she keep on getting her dates moved back. And you know what? Ashley Theophane just got out his contract saying the same exact shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of trouble in paradise as far as the activity of the fighters, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Nate
Curtis
Jones.
Anderson. Oh, Nate Jones. I knew it was Nate something. Curtis
He laughed.
Anderson, Zab, huh?
I said he laughed, and Curtis Anderson laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Zab was at the club years ago. He was sounding like Jack Jenkins. Damn.
Wow.
Not Jack Jenkins, man.
Laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Lala D say, OMG, I hate to see that. I do too, man. I'm sorry I painted that picture in y'all mind, but that's just how much I hate it.
Mayweather be
Shit.
knocking the spit out his mouth.
Say he said Mayweather be having them pissing blood and everything when he be doing that shit. For
That nigga
real.
like, boy. He stay on that bag, on that body bag. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man. You have to get somebody else to do that, my brother. I ain't gonna be pissing blood and all that shit. Hell no.
Oh shit. They gotta punch it back over there for that shit.
Man, for real, that shit crazy.
That shit
So
worse than
shit,
the
you got any more topics, bro?
oh shit, that's all we had for today, man. You know,
Yeah,
we had
man, we losing our motherfucking trademark, the long streams, man. Our shit been 2 hours and shit here lately.
you
How
know it.
long we going on this one?
However long you on roll. We got 10 people in here.
I'm saying like, how long have we been going?
Oh, 2 hours.
Oh, it's been 2 hours already. God damn, this shit went fast as a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, who played today, man? What basketball game come on today?
The Warriors and the Rockets.
La D say, will Dante be on tonight? I don't even know. I haven't been going to no big channels. I just been giving all the little guys all my views. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. I mean, I ain't trying to be shady or nothing. I just feel like if I have time to watch some videos, I might as well watch the smaller channels because they can use the views more.
Will Magic Man said an
You know
hour
what
and
I'm
a
saying?
half. That's how
Yeah,
long.
that's short for us, man. We on the vampire stream. We supposed to be on the marathons. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You know it's Sunday.
Emmanuel Momo say the Rockets playing tonight. Where they playing? They Golden State? Oh, they gonna beat the hell out the Rockets tonight. Who y'all got? Y'all think the Rockets gonna win? Hell no, huh?
Man, I hope Golden State get their ass whooped.
Man, Golden State they gonna look like the Monstars on Space Jam tonight, nigga. They
Curtis
gonna
Anderson,
kill them boy.
Curtis Anderson say he want to
Curtis
ask.
Anderson say he wanna ask a serious question. God damn.
Shoot.
All right, bro, go ahead. Shoot your shot, man. I guess that is a good idea. We run out of topic shit. We can take some
Questions, man.
questions. We'll imagine, man. That's an hour and a half of my life. I ain't gonna never get back. You ain't lying, but hey, that's why I appreciate everybody that come through, man. Because you ain't gonna never get that time back.
I hope you enjoy
That's
it,
the
man.
that's the most precious thing we got, man. That shit more precious than gold. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I'd rather be a broke motherfucker with 50 years ahead of me than be a billionaire on my deathbed.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Perfection. We can always come back on the vampire stream if anything else, yeah. Uh Curtis Anderson say them niggas got egos now.
The
Who
big
is
channel.
that? Oh, the big channel?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't not go because of the egos. I just feel like if I'm I'm just trying to like I don't be having a lot of time to just sit down and watch videos because I got a lot of subs now. You know what I'm saying? And people be trying to support me. I try to support them back. So
hmm
like I just don't be having time to watch everything. So whenever I do watch something, I just rather watch the smaller channel. But then I ain't got nothing against the bigger channels though.
I still watch them, but that yeah, they got egos like a motherfucker. I just don't comment. I just keep my opinion about what Wilder say, like Grandma always say. If you can't say nothing good, baby, shut your mouth. That's
Yeah.
why I be laughing on Ego Channel, especially because he put the motherfucker on blast and be having me dying.
Look at Sandra Brown talking about my daughter that lives in Georgia just called laughing at y'all. She love the show. I bet she do. She just want a slow cooker. I bet she do love the show. Uh Hey, what was the serious question
Shout
too,
out.
Curtis Anderson? I didn't. What was the question?
Probably that.
I don't really get the ego thing though. Shit, when I go like Fanon come over here and come chop it up with us.
Okay.
The boxing clinic, CJ keep on asking for an invite. He just ain't been invited yet. Shit, he done already been on the show. 78, you cool with him? It ain't at the realm of possibility that 78 won't come over here. You
No,
know what I'm saying? So,
I don't think he was talking about them, bro. I thought he was talking
oh,
about
you
like,
talking about like boxing ego type shit?
yeah. I thought he was
Well,
talking
I've
about
been
them.
hearing bad things about him anyway, though. I don't even fuck with nobody like that.
He,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
obvious.
I just fuck with the LDBC.
Yeah, I'll be going over there. That nigga be on some crazy shit, bro. Yeah. He be having me
Yeah.
laughing, dying, bro. I be on
Hey,
Dante.
Emmanuel Momo. Oh yeah, Dante. Yeah, I ain't been on his shit in a long time either, man. Dante, I'm gonna tell you y'all what fucked me up with Dante. Dante used to be one of my favorite channels. Like I've been watching Dante way before the LDBC or any of that. But when he took down that Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney sparring footage, that pissed me off. And then he teased us and said that he was gonna put it back on. He said he was gonna put on part one week, part two the next week, and part three the following week. He put out part one and didn't give us nothing else. And when I used to leave comments, he always responded to me. But then when I started leaving comments like where the fuck the mother sparring videos at, he ain't comment no more. And to me, that was a mark ass nigga. You gonna let Devin Haney pops make you take down your most popular videos on your shit. Like that was weak to me, man. And don't lie to me. Don't have me sitting up here thinking that you're gonna put the shit back up there. Because that part three was my favorite sparring session. I've been looking all over the place for that shit. So ever since then, I ain't gonna just say fuck Dante anything like that. But I can't fuck with you like that, man. If you ain't a man of your word, that's just
Right.
me though.
That shit pissed you off.
Hell yeah, that shit pissed me off. I ain't fuck with him like that since. I might go unsubscribe from his ass now that I think about it. Get all that shit off my feed. Emmanuel Momo, what should Stevenson do next? Hey, I want to see the rematch, man.
And then
What's best
retire.
for him? Yeah, he probably need to get out the way pretty soon. But I want to see. I want to give him one more chance because he ain't been that active in the last 3 years. He just went 12 rounds for the first time in 3 years, so it's a chance that he can look better. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him one more time against Badu Jack. I think that both of them will look better in the rematch. So I want to see that first. Uh, Curtis Anderson outside of Tank Davis, TMT fighters are C-level fighters. What y'all think? Well, you know what, man. I used to always say shit like that. Like, I feel like you can't be a TMT fighter and be an alpha male. Like,
Mm-mm.
how you gonna be an alpha male and you got Floyd Mayweather as your trainer? You the big dog when he ain't around. As soon as he come around, you turn into a goddamn chihuahua.
Your
You
tail
know what I'm
tuck.
saying? Yeah, for real. Like, how you gonna be an alpha male and you got the ultimate alpha male? Like, you walk in with your girl and shit, that motherfucker knocking your girl down like Wesley Snipes on New Jack City and shit. What was that motherfucker name on New Jack City?
Shit, he make the who?
Wesley Snipes.
Um,
Damn, man, Nino Brown. Nino Brown. That motherfucker knocking your girl down like Nino did old boy in New Jack City.
he answered the
That's how
phone.
Mayweather doing them niggas. Yeah, that's how Mayweather doing them niggas, taking them niggas girls and shit. How you gonna be the alpha male over there?
She
You
answered the
gotta be
phone.
a beta male. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't think of not one besides Tank. That's even. Yeah. You right, Curtis Anderson. Outside of Tank,
I
they
don't
all.
I don't even know if I don't even know if Tank a alpha male. If you an alpha male, do you let a nigga like Adrian Broner put his arm around you and shit whenever you get ready?
Uh,
Do you let a nigga like Adrian Broner kiss at you on camera?
right.
Hell no. So I can't say that's no alpha male.
You ain't slapped him
I
in
know
the.
I ain't about to let no nigga kiss on me.
You ain't slapped him in the back of the head. Like, stop playing, nigga.
Hey, that nigga would have did me like that. The next video y'all would have saw was us sparring. But I was whooping this motherfucking ass, nigga. You ain't about to handle me like that on this camera. Bro, hey, even
You
besides that
stupid.
kid shit, when they was in the bathroom comparing waves and talking about how they spinning it and this motherfucker Broner putting his arm around the man, I just couldn't get with that. I can't subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we ain't the same, but we ain't all gotta be the same. But the man said, are they C-level fighters? And if they ain't C level fighters, they at least some beta males, bro. But I would say that Badu Jack ain't no C level fighter though. I think he at least a B level fighter for sure.
Okay.
A solid B level fighter.
Based on
Lala
his
D, she
resume. Based on
laughing.
his resume.
Yeah, and just what you see in the ring too. I mean, he don't make no glaring mistakes or nothing. All his fundamentals are down pat. You know what I'm saying? I think he a good fighter.
I think that's a big notch, bro. Not 1 through 12. You know what I mean? He do that. He did that against the Gale twice. Didn't they fight twice? Like it seemed
No,
like
they
that.
just fought once, I think.
Oh, I
But he
thought they
done fought a lot of good fighters though. He been fighting
fought.
some good fighters lately.
His resume say that.
hmm Yeah, I think he a solid B, man. And some people be taking that as an insult. Like if you say a fighter is a B level fighter, being a B level professional fighter is hard as fuck. You're a good fighter, you know what I'm saying? Lala D say, Marlo, say that again. What you want to say again, Lala?
Yeah, you know I got you. What you talking about?
Sandra Brown, she laughing. I guess she laughing at her daughter getting a new crock pot, talking about how much she love the show. Ain't got to pay no shipping or nothing. Curtis Anderson, I don't like that boxing ego. He's a fuck nigga. Okay, I don't really know a lot about him though, man. I just been hearing bad things about him.
I just go for the information. He be doing interviews and shit, telling his little bullshit inside stories and his opinions. But hey,
And
he a fool, man.
I forgot my boy Black Fight Fan TV had got into it with him too, and that kind of turned me off
He a
when I
fucking
first had got on Black Fight Fan TV channel and shit.
mm-hmm.
Uh, Emmanuel Momo said that was some flawed shit. I don't know what he mean. The profession ego ain't for everybody, but he gets some good boxing content though
Yeah.
already. Lala D TRAE X then fucking from me too. Who I said fuck? I don't even remember who I said fuck.
Probably Dante Boxing Day.
Oh yeah, taking down that sparring footage, man. He on his ass for that shit for sure. Will Magic Man, hey, don't be talking to my baby Lala now.
Hey, them
I
dudes
don't even
partners.
read. I don't hold on. I don't even read other people's conversations, but I'm about to read this one. LOL. I burned my dinner in the oven during one of the shows. I can't multitask, but I just love listening to this show. It's always a good laugh. The boys are brilliant. All right now.
Who said
I'm
that?
gonna give you a pass this time, Will Magic Man, because you came cool. But don't
Salute,
be
Bobby.
talking to my baby like that now.
Appreciate you.
All right. Gia. The perfection. I think Jack beats him the next time. Hey, he might. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got some obvious adjustments that he can make. You know what I'm saying? Get out to a faster start. Work more when he on the inside. A lot of people was didn't like the wrestling, but I like the wrestling. Shit, I don't see nothing wrong with wrestling the old man. Zapping that
Hey,
energy out of his ass. I'm for real, zap that strength out of him. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
really a tactic, though. That's really a tactic.
Yeah, that's what Andre Ward do. People think Andre Ward just wrestling. Andre Ward, I heard that Andre Ward was a championship wrestler in high school. So why wouldn't he use that shit? Grab that motherfucking, and he ain't used to doing this shit. You gonna take that strength from him. And Ward was able to fit in body shots. I don't know how he was fitting them holes in there, but he was fitting in body shots in the midst of that shit. That's what made him so brilliant as a fighter. Yeah, I sound like I'm from the UK talking about shit brilliant. Might start saying mate. I'm gonna start saying mate next. Hell, they take all our shit. Hey, Manuel Momo laughing, Curtis Anderson. I body ego one day because he didn't know certain fighters in fights. This nigga got mad. I told him to put me in the hot seat. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that hot seat. He put you in the hot seat and fucked
Oh,
up,
he fucked up.
Curtis.
That's what I said. Remember, I don't know if y'all heard what I said. I said he pick and choose. He put it at hot seat, bro. Somebody come with some good information. He gonna say,
Hey,
"Hey shooters, hey shooters."
yeah, you can't put Curtis Anderson. He put a fucking boxing historian in the hot seat.
Real talk.
You can't do that shit, man.
He's
Square
so much in
business.
his ego, bro. He wouldn't even give Curtis Anderson his props. He'd just ignore it, bro. That's how
Yeah, that's wild. Petty and shit.
Yep.
I always, whenever I see Curtis Anderson, I'll be like, "What's up, boxing scholar?"
Right.
That motherfucker damn show be knowing, man. I come up with them names and I get caught up on it, and he always come with the remedy.
Man.
I sure appreciate it. Emmanuel Momo Badu Jack is solid. Yeah, you're a solid. If I give him a solid B, You know what I'm saying? If y'all think he like an A minus or something, let me know. But I think a good solid B is a good grade for Badu Jack. Lala D imitating grandma. You
That's
was
a pass.
imitating grandma. She
I
talking to
mean,
you, Marlo. You
I
was
know. I was
imitating
trying to think.
somebody grandma. Oh no, Wilder grandma.
Oh yeah, that they said. Wilder said. He said, like my grandma always say, baby, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all.
Yep,
But
for
that's real
sure.
shit. I don't want.
Yeah,
I ain't no disrespectful man, man. You'd be surprised if you really know me, but I'm grown. I ain't. You know, I ain't really with that book BS. If I see it, I'm gonna speak my mind. Though we family.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
one thing I done noticed though, man. I think that might can be said about both of us. We kind of got like some youthful sounding voices. Cause your ass, I wouldn't have thought you was the age you are. Just hearing your voice, nigga. I thought you was like in your mid-20s or something.
A lot
Like,
of
man,
people
it's
say
yeah, I swear. Uh, Emmanuel Momo talking about Dante taking down Haney sparring. Yeah,
yeah,
for real.
that's
That was some bullshit, man. That hurt my soul when he took down part three. I'm serious. La La D laughing. Underrated darkness say, "What up? Welcome back."
underrated. Was
Uh,
that?
yeah. Curtis Anderson, I love this channel. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, man. And you know what? For somebody like you, that's like a real like boxing person that like know the sport, been watching the sport a long time. It really means something because it means we ain't just goofy. That we can
Yeah,
actually come with some substance that
yeah,
a real boxing fan can appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that for sure.
right.
Uh,
That's love. I'm getting my having
yeah.
fun, bro.
All right. Lala D laughing. Curtis Anderson, this channel is real. Appreciate that. He
Hey,
said, I
keep. Hey,
thought Jack had.
I was gonna say keep those questions coming in though. We ain't got nothing to hide. We
Yeah,
want to get
yeah,
our opinion too.
yeah. He said, I thought Jack had Stevenson a couple of times. Yeah,
Man,
I did too. He could have stepped on the gas, but you got to give credit to Stevenson too, because he did mix in some body work. You know what I'm saying? That might have kept Jack from stepping on the gas. Same thing with
mm,
Linares and Lomachenko, because you know Linares had his chance, but Lomachenko was mixing in that body work. And when you put that body work and you start, taking some air out them tires, it be kind of hard to step on the gas. The perfection say, I ain't trashing nobody channel. If I don't like them, they get no acknowledgement nowhere. Yeah. I don't really just talk down on the channels except for the racist ones. I openly put them down, you know what I'm saying? But if it's just a channel that disagree with me, or if it's a channel that I don't know nothing about, because I really don't watch a lot of these channels and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just let y'all have y'all opinion. Y'all think they trash, they trash. If they good, they good. Shit. Me
yeah.
and me and Marlo just over here on our little corner of YouTube doing our thing. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I go to motherfucker channel. I show support. If I don't like it, I show take that bell off.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? But I take that bell off.
yeah. Emmanuel Momo say, who y'all got in the Laura versus Hurd rematch? Well, ain't nothing changed, man. When I first made that pick, I took Hurd. And my reasoning was out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm saying? You got a young, hungry, up and coming fighter that he's not gonna take no for an answer very easily. And now the motherfucker champion, he even more confident in himself and his abilities. And if you look at Laura, I mean Laura, he can't possibly come into this fight as confident as he did the first time because he done lost and he got dropped in the fight. And he ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think Hurd will probably beat him easier this time. What you think, brother?
Yeah, I had heard the first time too, but Laura gave him a run for his money. But that end of that fight, I was thinking at the end of that fight, he ain't gonna want no rematch about Laura. I didn't think that because that was
Mhm.
a tough fight. That was a battle. Some
Yeah,
fights I be feeling like a man just got to give another man his props. You know what I mean? Because what he gonna
yeah.
do knowing that he ain't gonna stand in there with him no more?
He gonna try to box him, but is it are his legs fresh enough
Yep,
to stay away from her?
man. The whole 12. That's what I'm looking at.
Is her gonna be able to walk through all that shit again? I mean, that's what you gotta ask every time he fight.
I
Because
mean,
every time he fight, he walk through that shit like the Juggernaut on X-Men. Is he gonna be able to walk through all of that shit again? Because he gonna get hit. I would have to take Herb, man, but that is a question mark going in. I don't know if he'll be able to walk through all that shit.
he is a younger, bigger guy, man. So
Yep, younger,
that's the
bigger
question.
guy. Even
So
though he walks through shit, he hasn't been in tough fights like Laura over the years. I mean, he
how
been in
long,
tough fights, but not as many.
how long can he stand that? Because I don't think he could withstand that fighting like that against Charlo.
Well, Charlo and Laura are two different things.
No, I'm just saying.
You know,
I was talking about how long can he withstand that kind of punishment, walking up on these fighters like that.
but I know, but what I'm saying is he might be able to withstand it a little longer fighting somebody like
Lord,
Austin Trout, Laura, Tony Harrison. It's a different type of power when
what
you
about J
fighting
Rock?
Charlo and Munguia, J-Rock. J-Rock ain't just got the biggest punch. He down in that class too. He up there with Laura and them. He don't punch like the Charlo brothers now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He might can walk through that shit a little bit. This man is huge for 154, so he might not have too many problems at 154 unless he fighting Munguia, even though I know he unproven, but I think he can punch. And Charlo. I think those are the hardest punches in the division. Just my opinion though. Uh
who y'all think? Who y'all think hitting harder, Charlo or Triple G?
which Charlo?
The 160 Charlo or the 154?
Oh
He hit
shit.
hard too.
I'm taking Jamal Charlo hitting harder than all of them. I think. I got to see Jamel a little bit more. I know he hitting hard now. He over there with Derrick James. He hitting like a motherfucker. But I've been seeing Jamal hitting hard.
He 160 hitting hard.
Yeah,
Oh, Boston
yeah. I
Clinic.
know he hit.
Hey, salute Boston Clinic. What's up, man? Hey, you come hang out with us, bro.
Gia. I had just said something about you too. I was like, man, motherfucker like the Boston Clinic be wanting to come through. Just ain't sent him a link yet. I don't think he got your email address though.
Keep it trill. Oh, he was here before, wasn't
he? Yeah, he came on a post fight. I can't remember who was fighting, but he came and hung out with everybody.
Right. Hey, send me your email address again.
Emmanuel, hold on. Emmanuel Momo say, who y'all got in the Laura versus her? Okay, I read that one. Curtis Anderson, he been watching boxing for 43 years. Yeah. Emmanuel Momo, who y'all got in Danny Jacobs versus Jamal Charlo? Hey, it's the same thing, my brother. I mean, it ain't quite as severe, but I'm taking Jamal Charlo. I'm taking the youth, man. Out with the old, in with the new. I know Danny ain't just no old man, but he done had his time. You got young, hungry lions like the Jamal Charlo. He ain't taking no for an answer. He hitting hard. And plus, he a bad stylistic matchups for Jacobs because Jacobs can't evade the jab very easily. He puts his front foot, he puts too much weight on his front foot while he on the outside. It makes it hard to get away from the jab. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker Charlo got one of the best jabs in the game. And plus, he can put a right hand behind it. He been working on the hook, so we might start seeing a lead left hook from him too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Charlo, my brother. What about you?
Oh yeah, you know I got Charlo. I want that fight.
Hey, Boston Clinic, I thought about you last night too, man. When I was watching Gary Russell, cause I saw him changing up his speeds on his punches and shit. But you say you got Charlo, bro?
Yeah, I got Charlo. I don't see him. I don't see him standing up to that power with that jab. I see him wearing down on the jab, and I see him getting caught too much. I'm talking about Jacob. But I like to see that fight though, because Jacobs is tough as hell, tough as nails.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take Charlo on that one. Lala D say she got Laura if he fights her. Lala D, you must don't like money. If you gonna take Laura over her, you don't like money. Curtis Anderson, you think the winner of Santa Cruz versus Mares will fight Russell? Shit, if they ain't want to fight Rigondeaux, they damn sure ain't gonna want to fight Russell after that ass whooping he just put on display last night. For real. He just CJ just put his email in the chat.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, we was getting ready to close this shit down too, man. I'm glad we didn't. Uh, let me see. Hold on. Where the fuck I was? Okay, Will Magic Man. I wanted to see Charlo versus Hurd. That's what we all want to see. I damn sure want to see Emmanuel Momo. Hurd saying he wants to fight Kell Brook before Charlo. I was trying to reason with that in my mind. Like, why does he want to fight Kell Brook before Charlo? But then I thought about it. If he fights Charlo first, people might not be as interested in Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? Because Kell Brook is probably an easier fight than Charlo, where I know he is. So it would make sense for him to fight Kell Brook first, and then there'll still be major interest for him and Charlo. You know what I'm saying? He handled the lightweight on the way to handle the heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. Lala D. Laura's going to make her burn a lot more energy chasing him this time.
I see.
CJ, what's the deal, bro?
What's happening, bro? Here,
What's going on?
chilling,
Shit, we
fam.
just chilling, man, doing a little recap from last night. You all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good. How y'all doing? Appreciate it, Marlo, man.
Y'all, man, all the
Yeah,
time, bro. I appreciate you too.
Oh, yeah, for
already.
sure.
So what you think
So
of the
TRAE
fight? Hey,
X, my boy.
hold on, everybody in the chat. I'm gonna get to y'all comments. I'm gonna read them, so y'all don't worry about it. What you think of the fights last night, my brother?
Gary Russell. I thought Diaz and Gary Russell was gonna be more competitive than that, though, man. I think
Mm-hmm.
Diaz just didn't trust his stamina. I think that's what it was. You know, Russell said that he was trying to he was going down there to make a massage appointment after the fight. 15 minutes before the weigh-in, Jojo Diaz was in the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. I mean, he said, but the day before that, he seen him trying to work out on the treadmill, trying to cut weight then too. So
Yep.
I think he didn't trust his conditioning, man. I think it wasn't that he was in survival mode because he was, you know, he was scared. I just think he wasn't in condition, man. I never seen nobody land more. I don't care what the show stats say. My own eyes told me he landed more body shots than head shots, man. You know that
Yeah.
this what was it, the second round? He hit Gary Russell with a right hook to the body so hard. Gary Russell like he wanted to break down and cry, dog. He hit him with a good right hook to the body, dog. His face looked like he didn't even want to go back to his corner, man. So he never capitalized on it, man. You know, he tried to counter Gary Russell, but maybe the speed and the power made Jojo Diaz sit at home a lot because he kept them hands at home a lot. He didn't jab
Mm-hmm.
when he moved when he went in for the kill at all. He was walking them down, hoping he can get kudos or points for just pressuring them. And I guess he was banking on his size being too much for Gary Russell as well. And when his size didn't do it, you know, and Gary Russell never wore down. Gary Russell was just putting him in a pine box. He was just shoe
Yeah.
shining on his head. His face was red by like the second round. He was punching through the glove. It was just the fact that either he didn't have the stamina or the speed and the power, made him real tentative, man, and cautious, man. Gary Russell a bad boy, man. Anybody gonna fight that man? I can tell you that right now. He made a lot of money last night, man. You know, he made 1.4 million. Jojo Diaz got 600K. And he got the ticket sales, everything that they brought in at the MGM Harbor Bay. He bought that in his pocket, so he got the live gate and the 1.4 mil. So you don't count on seeing him to fight till next year again. I'll tell you that right now. You ain't gonna see him fight till next year, man. But the second fight, I thought I had Badou Jack by two, man. I thought he edged it, but he gave away the first two rounds, in my opinion. And Stevenson didn't really do nothing to win the first two rounds, but you know Stevenson was
Mm-hmm.
off last night. His little left hand was like totally off, man. And it was because of Badou Jack. Um, he was controlling distance better than most Stevenson opponents, and he was actually countering the left hand. You know, Badou Jack was landing a lot of right hands, but at the end of the day, when you go to Canada, you go to outside the country, you gotta fight. You know, you can't. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it was about 10 times he had Stevenson hurt, man, and not one time was he able to put him on the canvas. You know, he let Stevenson hold him. He let Stevenson run and bounce off the ropes like he was about to do a leg drop. You know,
Yeah.
he let Stevenson do anything possible not to get dropped, dog. It was like 7 or 10 times that Stevenson legitimately could have been dropped in that fight, and Badou Jack just didn't finish him. So at the end of the day, Badou Jack can't be mad at nobody but Badou Jack for that. But he did a good job, though. You know, he was beating him up with the right hand. You know, I think a lot of people was impressed by Stevenson's body work. It was like the fifth or sixth round when he was fighting Jack on
Mm-hmm.
the inside. But after that, he didn't want to fight Jack on the inside no more because he didn't like the body work that was coming in return. But I had Jack sweeping all the later rounds except for the 11th round. Because in the 10th, he got hurt to the body. He still was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And Stevenson dominated the 11th round. That's all he needed to do was make it a draw. In a rematch, I clearly take Jack in a rematch. I think Stevenson, you know, it's different. Like you could say he got old, but you got to remember he's an active, old, and his level of competition been dog shit, man. So you got to
You had
remember that as well too. So I
Yep.
think him fighting. I think him fighting in my Ricky. What was my man's name? Bobby Boucher voice. Mama said. Mama said. I think he said. I think. I think he fought a finely tuned athlete
Yeah,
last night.
yeah,
And he wasn't usually fighting finely tuned athletes last night. I think it was a step up in competition. And the
yeah.
reason he want a rematch is because he don't want to fight that top ranked kid, Alexander Gufik. He ain't trying to fight that big ass motherfucker neither. So of course he gonna run it back with Jack.
Okay, okay. So, how do you see if Gary Russell Jr. were to fight Lomachenko again? I've been hearing a lot of people asking about that. How do you think that would go?
Probably the same results. His feet not good enough, man. You know, his reason for losing to Lomachenko the first time was his physical conditioning coach gave him a scale that was 5 pounds off. So he was actually 10 pounds off the weight most of the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, they didn't find out till too late. So he said he didn't have the energy that he once had. I don't believe that shit. His feet just wasn't good enough, man. It'll be the same shit. You know, just the same result, man. You know, I'm sorry. He
Well,
just
you know
I think
what?
Lomachenko may just have his number.
Yeah, his feet work was actually the reason why I picked Diaz. I didn't think his feet work would be good enough to keep to elude Diaz in the fight. But this is my eat crow day, bro. You remember I came on your show and I picked Diaz, so I'm over here eating my crow. You know what
But
I'm
a lot
saying,
of us,
Gary?
but most of us wanted Diaz to win anyway because we thought he'd be better for the sport. He'd be more active, even though most of us picked Gary Russell. But when you're getting paid north of $2 million, I mean, why the fuck would you fight more than one time a year?
Yeah, you can afford to chill a little bit. But I was very impressed with Gary Russell, though, my brother. I gave Gary Russell an A on his performance. He blew a hole in all that shit that I was thinking because I think he does study the game. If you look at the way he was placing those shots, he was throwing those looping punches around the guard and stuff like that. That shit was very impressive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he used the jab. He was upstairs and downstairs with it. He threw 4, 5 jabs in a row. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he changed his speed because you remember I was knocking him for that on your show. I was like, he don't change his speed. Well, he did change his speed clearly last night. He looked like a better fighter than what I had been used to seeing. I'm saying that I think he like a forgotten pound for pound fighter. I got to start putting him in the list again because I forgot how good he was. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker did a very good job. I think he could have boxed more. I think he fought the wrong game plan at times. But at the same time, you got to stand your ground too sometimes. You can't just let the motherfucker chase you all day. You got to stand up in there and sprinkle something on the motherfucker to get his respect. You know what I'm saying? So if Gary Russell Jr. would have got the knockout, I would have gave him an A plus. But I just based off what I saw him do, I got to give that man an A, man. I think he did an outstanding job for real. And I
Yeah,
sure didn't see no ring rust either.
his foot movement was pretty good in that fight, CJ. In that Diaz fight, see how he
But
was circling, throwing
he's saying good
combinations.
enough to beat Lomachenko though.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Diaz.
Look, my point was going to say this. He didn't make adjustments against Lomachenko. He fought one way, straight ahead with speed. Lomachenko was, he knocked him on his ass, bro, and he was still satisfied. Lomachenko was making adjustments against that speed, man. He was circling him more. He was doing a lot of vicious shit. Had him back down in the corner a lot. Didn't give him a chance to move. You know, Lomachenko was more active. But
So what you think, CJ? Is this some kind of adjustment that Gary Russell can make against that motherfucker Lomachenko?
Uh, I don't know, man. You know, he made good adjustments with his feet last night. His feet look pretty good, but I mean, he gonna climb up 2 weight classes.
mhm,
Nah, ain't shit he can do.
no,
Lomachenko ain't coming back down for him.
I don't see
You
him
know,
beating
so
him, bro. I'm just saying that if he would have
Okay,
did it at
big.
the time, he would make
I
no
don't see
adjustments
him
at the.
to be honest. I don't see him beating Tank.
Who?
Mhm.
You talking about Gary
Hey
Russell?
Russell, yeah, I don't see him beating Tank.
Ooh, boy, that'd be a good fight though, man.
You heard what Tank
Tank
said
might be
last
too
night.
big though,
That's why I
huh?
said Tank said I heard he called me out, but I'm too big to fight in this arena.
Yeah.
I said it all the way out. I'm too big.
Oh,
He said I'm too big
I
to fight
thought
in the
you were gonna
arena.
say he too big to fight him. He too big to fight in the arena.
Yeah.
Crazy.
One weight
Hey, I got
class.
hey, y'all wanna hear some news that I got, bro? That I didn't even dropped on my channel yet.
What's up?
Break it out then.
You wanna hear some funny shit right here?
Break it
Yeah.
out,
This
bro.
is some funny shit. I'm gonna drop the video right now. Tank said Tank called Floyd out to spar him to get it off his chest. You know, all that beef shit, he wanna spar Floyd to get it off his chest. Swear to God, bro.
Damn, that's the first time in history that a fighter done called as a promoter for a sparring session. Boy, that's crazy.
Yes,
I
right
said,
there.
man.
Wow, man.
At first, I'm looking like he's like his Twitter say, "I just want to get it off my chest." And then they say, "Man, little man, 42 years old. I got Tankston." He retweeted. I say, "Yeah, he's stupid. He gonna get his ass whooped."
He big too.
Fucking with Floyd Mayweather, man. Say, but CJ, did you see the Lee Selby fight, bro?
Man, that shit was pissing me off. I was watching that shit laying on my man cave on my futon. Man,
Why
Josh
it was
Warrington,
pissing you
man.
off though?
I like Lee Shelby, my homie, man. I didn't even pick in that fight because I didn't even watch it. But Josh Warrington was just dog. He was way better prepared for Lee Selby than Lee Selby was prepared for him.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever coached him had him coach everything Lee Selby did. He had an answer for it, man.
Yeah, but what you mean that's your homie though? Lee Selby garbage, bro.
Man,
And we were saying that before the fight. Like we looked up his box rec. He fought Peter Buckley, a motherfucker that was 31, 255, and 12
that's
when
what he
that
had.
motherfucker. Yeah,
I
that's
like
Peter
Lee Selby.
Buckley.
I thought he could fight. I
Oh
thought he could
no,
fight.
Lee
I wasn't
Selby.
looking at that.
No, bro, we
He had,
looked up his fight. We looked up a couple of his fights, and I swear to God, I looked at him for 10 seconds and I said, "Oh, this motherfucker garbage." And we was doing a live stream. I'm talking about I was doing this shit on the air. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker
I
was
thought he
weak.
looked good.
But then
I thought he looked good versus Eric Hunter.
see, I
He
haven't
did beat
seen
Eric
all his
Hunter.
fights. Like, yeah, I didn't know nothing about him. I just looked at his box
Yeah,
rec and looked at his resume.
Eric Hunter was a highly touted amateur from Philadelphia. He beat the shit out of his ass though. You know, he was
Well,
a
I have to
golden boy. He was
question
one of
him, man, because when I
he's a good
looked at Lee
fighter. You know,
Selby, his game looked kind of loose to me, like how he was dropping his
he didn't look
hands when he threw the jab and
he didn't
stuff.
look good as he once did, bro. You know, his brother had died and he became a drunk for part of his career too. So maybe
Oh,
that's why
okay.
the part of his career you see him fighting like bums and stuff because he got with like I think a alcohol or drug addiction. So that's
Yeah.
probably the point in his career you're looking at. That's why he really never got off the ground. Once his brother died, he wasn't the same person after that, man. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
Stateside.
I ain't know that about that.
Nah.
Okay. But I wasn't too surprised when they lost though. I mean, when I picked
I
Selby to win,
was.
I ain't gonna lie because Selby started his career at 135. Like his debut was at 135 on BoxRec, and the other guy Warrington made his debut at featherweight. So I thought Lee Selby would be too big for him, and I think he was the bigger man in the ring. He just still got his ass whooped.
Hey, what weight class is Frampton, CJ?
126.
Okay. So do you think
Yeah.
Frampton can see Russell?
I don't like him. I don't like Frampton, Mares, Santa Cruz, and Quick. All of them ran from Rigondeaux at separate weight classes, dog. They already real talk. They the ones that damaged Rigondeaux's career like they doing Gary Russell. They scared of Gary Russell. You know, Frampton can fight, you know, but in his American debut, he was on the canvas like 3 or 4 times though. That's what made Santa Cruz want to fight him. You know, so
I
Gary
think
Russell definitely Gary Russell beat all of them, man. Only person I think can get Gary Russell a run for his money it's probably Oscar Valdez, but he didn't been in too many wars. He young. He'd have been in 1,000 wars already. You know.
Yeah, I like
But Santa
Valdez
Cruz,
too.
he destroyed him. He'd destroy him. He'd destroy Mares. He'd destroy Quigg and Frampton. Frampton a good fighter, but like I said, man, any man that moves out of a weight class, deducts a guy like that, they weak, man. Then
Yeah.
Rigondeaux said, okay, I might come to 126 instead of Lomachenko. Then they all talk about start moving up to 130. I'm
Yeah.
like Abner Mares, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like Abner Mares, bro. You can't move up no more, man.
For real. Yeah, them boys weak. So where you think Eric Russell can go from here then, man, if he got all cowards around him?
I mean, he can move up and fight Miguel Burchett.
But damn, bro, he looks small for 126. I had seen that every fight that he ever had them been at 126 as a pro.
Yeah. He said that he'd chase Lomachenko as far as he said he want to go up as far as 140. Maybe he was just talking.
Shit.
Yep, that's what he said. You know, he got some longer arms than I thought, man. But I think 126 is the home for him, man. But
Yeah,
you know,
man.
like I
130.
tell people, Al Haymon is a manager.
What you
Al
think
Haymon
about
can't force
Hmm.
you to fight nobody.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
right?
that's
What you
what I'm
think about
saying.
130? You think he can go to 130 and be cool?
Yeah, ain't shit there.
He
But
can't beat
Tank,
Tank. He can't beat Tank.
I don't know. Tank might. He told Tank. He said, man, I watched Tank grow up. I watched him fight, but if he get in my way, I gotta destroy him.
Ooh.
Damn.
But
Yeah, that motherfucker.
he
I
probably
must
can beat
break
Miguel
you.
Bachet.
I must break you.
I think he can too. I was just thinking that I think he'll whoop Burchell.
Yeah, Bachet can fight though, but he been in some wars too. He been dropped. He been stopped too though.
Hmm.
But the dude
Hey,
that stopped him, like he was a fucking welterweight.
you know anything about this Terry Flanagan versus Maurice Hooker fight coming up?
Yeah, Terry Flicker from 214. He
Terry Flanagan?
from Dallas. Yeah, no, Maurice Hooker from the 214. He from Dallas.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
trained
yeah.
with
I know that.
he
Yeah.
trained he trained with Terrence Crawford, coach.
Oh, he trained with
Bomac.
Bomac.
Yeah, he switched
Okay.
over to Bomac. Terrence Crawford said he got next at 140.
Whoa.
Okay.
He
So you think he
tall.
got action?
I never seen Terry Flanagan fight. I just heard about him. You know, but Terry Flanagan, I mean, Maurice Hooker like 5'11", dog.
Yeah.
He looks the same height as Robert Easter Jr.
Yeah.
He has some draws in his career. I don't know what exactly going on in his career, but he could fight a little bit though. It'll be a good fight. You know, real
Yeah, the
good.
Flanagan dude ain't nothing special, man. He kind of got like a basic style. He got the high guard and shit. He a 1, 2, 3 type puncher. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing special. And if you look at his box rec, he got a motherfucker on there with 116 losses. He got a couple of people
Hey,
on
hold
there
on,
with
hold on, hold
eight.
on, hold on. Hey, why do the UK guys be having guys on there with losses like that, dog? Because Kell Brook fought a guy with like 100 losses like 3 times on his box
Now
record,
that's the
man. That shit
same
gotta
dude.
stop.
Look, CJ. That's the same dude that Lee Selby fought. His name is Peter Buckley. When Kell Brook fought him, he had 189 losses. I don't remember what it all was, but by the time he got to Lee Selby, he had went on a 66 fight losing streak, and he got to 31 255 in 12. But look
Man,
though,
shit, dog.
Hey, they
but
got an
look
app
though,
out
but look
there.
though, CJ, we got to keep it 100. The fighter with the most losses in history, right here from right here in the United States. His name is Reggie Strickland. He was 66, 276 and 17 from right here in good old America. You know what I'm
Hey, check out.
saying?
Hey, hold on. Check out Kell Brook box record real quick, man. The Peter Buckley guy, it was his pro debut. He beat him on points. The dude was 31 and 189 and 10 draws, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my main thing. I done broke down the Kell
Then he got
Brook
a
one
guy.
a bunch of times.
Then he got a guy
Uh,
that got 46 losses, 139 losses, 77
139. Yep.
losses, 80
Yeah.
losses, 85, 97. Like, golly, dog. Like, like, they need a new commission over there,
Hey,
bro.
CJ,
Because ain't nobody, ain't no way.
I told you,
But hold on.
I said that they got an app out there. You know what I'm saying? No experience necessary. Just come on,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, yeah.
If you want to take a good old ass whipping, just come on and sign up to this app.
Yeah. But you know what, CJ? That motherfucker Peter Buckley, I thought he was taking dives because he lost so much. Don't you know he only got stopped 10 times, man? And I did a little bit of research on it. That motherfucker done won some minor belts and everything. And I was looking at his box rec. He done knocked out some prospects and shit. He took a lot of losses, but he wasn't no punking. He wasn't taking no dives. Those were real fights, real losses.
Damn.
He
Hell no,
probably done been
189.
robbed a few times too.
I bet with 189 losses.
You know what I'm saying? He probably got the short end of the stick a few times, but it made me
Yeah, a
respect him
few
a little bit
times.
more.
Well, I ain't respecting no nigga with no 189 losses, dog. He must ain't got no family at home, bro. He must be an
He should
orphan or
have
some
quit a
shit.
long time ago.
Say, but look though. He retired 32, 256 and 12. So that means that he ended his career going 1-1. So give him his props. He ended 1-1, and I think he might have won his last fight. He fought 300 fights in all, and I think he might have went out on top. But don't quote me on that
I
though.
want to tell nobody I'm a professional fighter, dog. That's terrible, dog. Niggas on the street be like, man, 400 niggas beat you. I know I could whoop you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he seemed pretty tough though, man. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker going everywhere, fighting people on short notice, fighting them in their own backyards and shit. You know what I'm saying? The life of a journeyman, I guess.
That's a new word for him. They
But
ain't even journeyman. That's a new word. They
say, but the
gotta.
dude from the United States, go check out the dude Reggie Strickland though. Whenever you get a chance, you'll see his shit made me have a little bit more respect for him because he was fighting a lot of people with winning records. And whenever he did fight somebody with a questionable record, he was beating them and he was beating prospects and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of made me respect him more, even though he had down to 300 losses. But at the end of the day, he did beat 66 people. So you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to give him credit. 66 wins.
That's too many losses, bro. He should have just retired at 50.
Shit, we don't know what he had going on in his life, man. That motherfucker might need the money.
Yeah, the
Shit,
gambling.
they probably getting paid $100 a fight. They ain't no money.
Wow.
Yeah. At least give him 100 a round, my nigga. God damn, not 100 a fight, brother. 100 a round.
They ain't get even 100 a round, bro. They probably shortballing him.
Yeah.
Call Peter. You know he got them crackhead prices, man. He gonna come here and fight Billy Joe Saunders for $10.
That's Eddie Hearn for you.
Yeah. But you know what? People were talking about the motherfuckers in a respectable way, though. Like they kind of admired the motherfuckers for their toughness and shit.
Man, you ain't gonna respect
Y'all some mean ass boxing fans, man. Y'all can't be being hard on them dudes like that, bruh.
Hey, I respect him too, bro. With all those losses, I respect him too, man. I'd be like, man, that's a lot of ass whooping to be diving or taking or anything.
Hey man, y'all see who I got on my avatar, Carl the Tooth Williams. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show respect, man. Show respect for the journeyman.
That nigga should have retired at 50, man. Hey, what you looking for? What fight you looking forward to next, CJ?
Ain't too many good ones coming. They got one next week with I can't pronounce that Pacquiao looking motherfucking name. I can't Jarili and Kayes. What's his name?
Oh, I thought you talking about the Noe. He fight Friday.
The dude that fight next Saturday with Cal Jaffe on a co-feature. You know, he little Pacquiao looking dude from the Philippines. He had a Chocolito all weight. Can't remember that dude's name.
What's that about? Bob Arum?
Yeah, Drew Jerwin or something like that.
Oh, I ain't heard of him.
Yeah, he was on ESPN, man. He first time with Top Rank. You know, he flew like Pacquiao. He fight like Pacquiao a little bit, man. But
I think I know who you talking about.
I probably saw it.
Yeah, you seen him on ESPN, bro. But I'm looking forward to the Crawford Horn fight, man.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm looking forward to. Oh damn! I forgot about that shit.
You gonna get that app?
It ain't nothing. I just gotta go out my way.
I'm gonna use the 7-day free trial on that shit, man.
I forgot about the app. So what I gotta do, bro? I just gotta donate. I mean, I just gotta download it and then pay with like a debit card or something.
Yeah, I ain't did it yet, but I just know I got the ESPN app, and you just scroll over on my TV and they take you to the ESPN Plus app.
Okay, so I ain't even got no smart TV, man.
You can do your phone though.
All right.
You just get you which kind of phone you got? You got an Android?
I got an iPhone.
Oh yeah, I can't help you.
I can do it on iPhone. Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah, you might do it on iPhone, but you can, but on Android you can get the Google Chrome and just flash it from your phone to your TV, man. You can just play it on your TV. I don't know what iPhone got.
All right, I'm gonna figure something out on that shit. Hey, bro, what you think about that? Naoya Inoue dude from Japan.
Who you talking about? The monster? Who you are?
Yeah, the monster.
He fight next Friday, don't he?
Yeah. Jamie McDonald or something.
He gonna beat the fuck out of him.
He showed
Jamie McDonald can fight though, man. I remember he fought Kamada A couple years ago, they
Got
had 2 fights. Man, I thought Kamada whooped him. I think he thought he whooped him twice. But McDowell's a
I know
fighter,
he got
so
dropped. He got dropped, but he got up.
yeah, that Kamada dude. I don't know what happened to him. He got a brother too. Them motherfuckers was banging though. But yeah, I think New York he'll beat. He the real deal. You know him
Yeah,
and
that's
that
why I
TJ
want to
guy.
know. Yeah, that's why I want to know, like projecting them going forward. Do you think that he gonna be a problem?
Oh, he already a problem.
Yeah,
He just moved up to that weight too. So he gonna enter the World Box Super Series tournament if you get past Jamie McDowell though, man. If you get past him, I think Jamie McDowell is the regular WBA champion. I think Ryan Burnett is the Super WBA champion. I think Tite is the WBO champion, and Emmanuel Rodriguez is. I forgot Emmanuel Rodriguez. He just won a belt. I think it's the IBF. And that tournament gonna be slapping, dog. At that was it bantamweight? It's gonna slap,
yeah.
dog.
So
They
what
should let
you so what you
Joshua Greer slide up in there too, though.
what you think about that 140 tournament that they putting together? Are we gonna get to see Josh Taylor and Ramirez and that shit?
Now Ramirez not joining it.
Man, that's fucked up. But what about Josh Taylor if he get past Postal?
I hope he don't join it.
You
I
hope he
say that
don't
because
join it. You don't want to
You
see.
don't want to
yeah,
see him fight Progress?
I rather see him hunt down Jose Ramirez because
Wow.
if all them enter the tournament, Jose Ramirez ain't gonna fight a fucking soul. If
Oh,
Josh Taylor beat Victor Postal, Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez is mandatory because Regis Progress took step aside. You know,
See, I don't
so
even
basically,
know all that kind of shit, boy.
that was some
yeah.
inside
So
info
basically,
right there,
so
then.
basically, you know, anybody gonna be able to hunt down Jose Ramirez. You see what I'm saying? So he gonna just be,
Yeah,
walking around with the green belt, just holding it hostage. Now, if
Yeah.
Josh Taylor entered the tournament, he beat Victor Postal. You get down to 3. Omar Figueroa 3 in the rankings. He moving up. He too fat. Broner ain't gonna fight Jose Ramirez. Rob Brown ain't fucking with him. And then you get to a whole bunch of niggas that you don't even know, like Antonio Orzaco. I think I heard of him. But Ryan Martin, he entering the World Box Super Series tournament. Lipinets is 8. I mean, somebody
they're
gotta get that belt from that man's hands, you know.
Mhm.
But
yeah,
Regis Progress was talking about that. Regis Progress was talking about that situation on Concrete Jungle on social media and shit. If y'all follow their YouTube page, and people calling him out saying he ducking and scared of Jose Ramirez, he said, "I would beat the fuck out that nigga." That's his exact words,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
He said, "I
yeah,
had to
Hey,
take." He said that Bob Arum told him that he didn't feel Jose Ramirez was ready for him, and that he had to take the World Boxing Super Series tournament money. He said it was too much money and 2 belts. He said he'd be a
mhm.
fool not to take it.
I
yeah.
like
All
I like
right.
it. But hey, it's only 4 people though. Do you think did they get the other 2, or do you think two
No,
other
it's
ones?
8. It's 8. They got 6 altogether right now.
I mean, yeah,
They got
6. I said 4, and they still
it's
waiting on 2
the
more.
dude. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the Flanagan Hooker winner. And I don't know who the last person. They trying to probably get Josh Taylor, but I hope he don't enter because of Jose Ramirez. But Jose Ramirez ain't entering. Maybe
Yeah,
Lipinets might slide. Maybe Lipinets might slide up in there though. But yeah, it's the dude that
but
Ndongo knocked out, the WBA champion Relic, Prograis, Ryan Martin. He lost to Robert Reese Jr. in the Summer Olympics way back when. He 5'11". He moved up from 35. I think he was training at Abel Sanchez gym at one point. They got a few other guy from Sweden, got Anthony Yaget. They got a few other lower tier names, man. But it'll be a good tournament. I think the prize money like $20 million, so or something like that. So
Listen,
Progress ain't gonna turn down what 15 to $20 million.
hell no, wow.
that's how much the winner gonna get. 20 million.
And 2
It's
belts.
some shit like that. I think it's like 20 million
Damn.
in total prize money. At least
Yeah,
that's what it
Two
was last season. Yep.
and
yeah.
2.
That's good shit for real.
Hey,
You
so
kind of
so
busted my bubble though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hoping you gave me some good news. But yeah, I respect your perspective though, because hey, you come from a place that I can't come from, because you know more about all that shit than me. So appreciate
Yeah.
that.
hey,
Josh Taylor will beat the shit out of Jose Ramirez too.
I wanted to ask you, right? Progress supposed to have a fight in New Orleans before the
Yeah, that's gonna be a Pacquiao undercard, Pacquiao Matisse undercard.
oh, for real? So
Yeah, it's
it's
in New
true.
Orleans though, but it's gonna be it's true. That's they swapped that out for him. So in order for them not being able to accommodate him with a Jose Ramirez title fight, They gave him an ESPN fight day where ESPN to pay for his fight. He'd be able to fight on ESPN. So yeah, he fighting a bum though, a guy from Argentina or some shit.
Yeah, I never heard of the motherfucker, but I seen that. I seen his opponent, and I saw the venue was in New Orleans, and I was wondering that is this gonna be like a part of the Super Six thing, or this just a regular fight? Because it's for
Regular fight.
interim.
The World Box Super Series tournament ain't gonna be over until the first version ain't gonna be over until like the end of the summer because he got some injuries. So the next season gonna kick off like October, November. So yeah, it'll just be a regular fight.
Okay.
All right, bro. Let me read the chat a little bit, man. Let me catch up on that because we like to keep them folks involved and shit. And I told them I was gonna catch up to it, and plus they might have some questions for you and shit. So the perfection say the boxing clinic and more in the corner. Yeah. Emmanuel Momo, okay, talking to La D. Will Magic Man say he'll take Charlo over Jacobs for sure. Curtis Anderson, Charlo, TKO, Jacobs in 9. Yeah. Okay, I see you down there. Will Magic Man, Jacobs wasn't exactly stellar his last time out. Yeah, he looked kind of vulnerable. Curtis Anderson, you're right. Trinidad made that mistake. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Sandra Brown, best commentating in the game. Where the fuck was I at? I don't know where you were, but make sure you come through next time. Curtis Anderson, you right about Jacobs. About too much weight on his front foot. Yeah, hard to get away from the jab when you do that. Emmanuel Momo, I thought Russell was in trouble round 2 and 3. Yeah, it looked like that motherfucking Mexican started kind of put that pressure on him, especially with them body shots and shit. Lala D, no, he wants to fight again this year. Okay, that I would like to see it if you're talking about Gary Russell Jr. And Lala D said, I'm thinking a draw. I guess you're talking about Gary Russell and Lomachenko in a rematch. Emmanuel Momo, Russell don't want to see Lomachenko. Matter of fact, Javante would make Russell retire if they were to fight. I don't know about that. Russell looked pretty good, but hey, Tank might be too big. Lala D, I wanted Russell Jr. Curtis Anderson, Lomachenko beats Russell again. Emmanuel Momo, straight up. Lala D, well, Loma won't beat Tank either. I don't know. It'd be a good fight. Emmanuel Momo laughing out loud. The perfection he always wanted to fight Floyd anyway. You talking about Tank. Lala D, he got to wait about 3 more years to have a chance against an older Floyd. I don't know. Floyd 42, man. He don't stay good forever. Sheldon Home, them sorry motherfuckers. I guess he talking about them folks over there in the UK fighting them fighters with them terrible ass records. The perfection. Anytime a fighter says they want to be like you, definitely had a dream of fighting you, even if they don't think they will win. You know what? That's kind of crazy that you say that because I grew up idolizing Mayweather, and I always used to picture myself fighting that motherfucker, taking the ass whooping. I know, but I did picture myself in front of him. Lala D, if I were Russell, I would go to 130 and risk a loss with Tank. Well, I guess that would kind of make me feel like I got smoked out my division or something. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's a fucked up spot they be putting these dudes in. Like my man said, like Riggindale having to move up and get fights and shit because people in your own weight division running from you all the time. Lala D, she down there laughing. She said, I wonder which number of loss did he stop saying the judges cheated him. I guess he talking about Buckley and Strickland. Lala D, Crawford versus Horn is what she want to see. The perfection of Strickland round 1. That's all you got. Round 15. That's all you got. Yeah, Curtis Anderson and Noah versus McDonald this week. Yeah. Curtis Anderson Progress fighting Jose Velasco. Okay, P Money Antonio Tarver about to fight on June 10th against Travis Kaufman. All right, we caught up, brother. Hey, and let me know if y'all got some questions for CJ. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got a goddamn ocean of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage while you off in here for sure.
Hey, CJ, I like to be the fly on the wall in the gym if they do spar.
Yeah, man, shit, man, they could probably sell pay-per-view off streams off that bitch, dog. Do pay-per-view off streams, dog.
Yeah.
Off the cell phone, off the iPhone pay-per-view stream.
For real.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be.
He'll beat the fuck out of Tank. He'll beat the fuck out of Tank. He'll beat all them tattoos and jewelry off his ass. come off the plane in his PJs, dog. He beat Tank ass, dog. And Broner can tag in too. Oh, he really beat the shit out of Broner. Broner really be ready to hang himself after the sparring sessions. So we seen the Cincinnati nigga hanging from the heavy bag. He unresponsive.
Hey, guess what Reggie Strickland from? He's from Cincinnati, I think. He's from Ohio, but I think he's from Cincinnati.
You know, Al Hamer from Cleveland.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Cincinnati, they got the record for having a fighter with the most losses in boxing history. Straight out
They
of
said
Cincinnati, Reggie Strickland.
they probably say he from the suburbs. No, he from this suburb. Like, he really ain't from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna claim that dude, bro. He ain't getting claimed. Hell
But
no.
y'all think that for real, man? Y'all think Mayweather beat the dog shit out of Tank right now in sparring?
Man,
Man, that nigga
42?
don't. Hell yeah, that shit, man. That nigga stay in shape, dog.
be
He
less
didn't look in shape before he fought McGregor. He looked like Damian Wayans on the Great White Hype with that pot belly though.
He ain't care
He gonna
though.
be.
He won't fight
He gonna,
nobody.
be, he gonna beat their ass.
Yeah.
He's gonna kick him
You
out. He
remember
gonna
he
tell
bigger
him.
than
What he
Tank too
gonna
though. You forgot that.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But if Tank whoop Mayweather ass, what he gonna tell him, Marlo?
Get the fuck out my gym.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Earl. He gonna do it like he did Earl. I think he got his eye closed. Shit.
You gonna tell him, motherfucker?
He was talking about.
Go ahead, bro.
He was talking about that shit the other day, dog. He was talking about, yeah, I had just came home from a vacation and sparred Earl Spence. I said, oh, you had to say you just got out of jail, and that's why he whooped your ass.
Yeah, he always say that. He always say that.
I was 34 years old. They said Lamont Peterson broke his rib. They said Lamont Peterson broke his ribs before the first Marquez, the original Marquez fight.
Yeah. Hey, K Black in the building, man. Come chop it up, bro. Hey, if that motherfucker Tank whoop Mayweather gonna be like, I'm telling Al. Just for that shit, I'm telling Al, motherfucker.
Nigga, like, shut the door. He gonna get his bodyguards to jump that nigga like he was easy and straight out of Compton and shit. It's popping, nigga.
Yeah, damn fool. Yeah, K Black, what's up, man? That motherfucker 42 though, goddamn, it don't last forever. But y'all probably right, man. He probably still good enough to whoop Tank, man. He a lot bigger than Tank.
He been a beat, put Tank in a motherfucking baby casket, nigga.
What if Tank catch him though? What if Tank catch him with them left hands though, bro?
Man, you remember Tank is 5'4", my nigga, dog. He can punch, but Mayweather done fought Canelo. He done chopped it up with some of the biggest welterweights in the world and junior middleweights and all that. Don't worry about that nigga, man. Yeah, they say Tank be stopping. They said Tank be stopping junior middleweights though, so you never know.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat real quick.
He's gonna poke that nigga all for an hour straight. He gonna poke him.
P Money San Antonio Tarver about to fight on June 10th. I read that. K Black, yep, the Perfection Floyd would beat Tank badly, says the Perfection. Yeah. Lala D, yes, Floyd beats him. Hey, I'm gonna start agreeing because last time I disagreed with everybody, I took Joseph Diaz. So I'm riding with y'all, man. Whatever y'all want to do, we're gonna do it as a family unit. K Black Boxing say, what's up, family? Hashtag LDBC Gia. P Money Floyd would beat Tank up in sparring. He a different animal in sparring. Yep. Curtis Anderson, CJ, have you ever seen the Bruce Carey versus Monroe Brooks fight? Once roommates, they fought over a girl. Great fight.
I ain't seen that. They
Bruce Carey. Hey, that's Curtis Anderson. That's the fucking boxing historian around here. Bruce Carey, I ain't never even heard of that. Bruce Carey and Monroe Brooks, I ain't never even heard of those two names.
They fight over chicks though.
Yeah. He said they had a great fighting over a girl too.
They probably was in the
two
ring.
Mark ass niggas.
They was in there talking big shit.
Man, she going for the nigga that win.
Yeah. For real, while they fighting, she might have been over TRAE X house somewhere. God damn.
You know what my sheets look like, nigga?
Hey, I'm over here talking shit, knowing my girl got up and left mad in the bitch this morning. She probably over Jody's house right now. And I'm over here hot-siding. My girl might be over Jody's house right now. Goddamn, I might need to get off this stream and call and see where my bitch at.
Yeah, this nigga. All right, booty tag. Gonna take his belt off.
Oh, K Black said he'll have to catch us on the next episode. He about to get out and about.
That's right. For sure, bro.
That's what's up.
But hell yeah.
P Money said they strapped up for a biddy. That's crazy. They was inspired that night. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't be fighting that hard over a woman like that, man. There's too many of them out there.
Hey,
Me personally.
I heard you say this though, right? Because I know CJ don't like to be saying shit like this, but you know, this the quarter. Hey, the nigga say this is Tank and Floyd in the gym. You been fucking my daughter, nigga?
Yeah.
Fucking my daughter? Nigga, I heard on Instagram, nigga. Boop, boop. You fucking
Tank go get Tank get on the combination roll. I was hitting her like bam, bam.
Oh man. And let everybody know Floyd Mayweather's daughter is 18 years or older, so this is all fair game.
yeah. But yeah, I said
Chris
that's the
Stevenson
video.
aired her ass out though. I thought he was just being. I thought she just turned the nigga down or something. It turned out to be true.
Yeah.
Damn.
Told y'all.
But that's all Floyd got. That's all Floyd got coming in is gold digger. So what you expect her to be?
Yeah, that's true.
Called her a thought, bro. Damn.
Yeah,
Suburban chicks. Hey, the suburban chicks would be more hoish than the hood rats.
Oh man,
they
I
just keep themselves
know.
up in better clothes and having cars, so they ain't no different. Suburban chicks be more sluttier than the hood rats. Trust me, bro. The hood rats just don't have the means. That's suburban chicks, bro.
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all.
What you over there on, boy? What you over there smoking on?
Man, it's that OG, man.
God damn, that's the OG, man. That's what he stay on.
There's some Gorilla though.
Oh, you on some of that glue?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Shit sticky as a
Curtis Anderson say, what you know about them Donald Carey?
Got me sweating.
CJ, that's what Curtis Anderson say. What you know about Donald Carey?
Oh, you talking about when he was he got beat by Honey Gun and lost his undisputed championship straps.
Damn.
Nobody see that ass whooping coming.
Damn. He said tell him something good, man.
He was the favorite.
Yeah, he was the favorite. Everybody know who that Honey Gun guy was. He had it was back on Undisputed. You only need 2 titles to be undisputed. I believe he held the WBA and either the WBC or the IBF, one of the two. You only need 2 belts. WBO was nowhere in sight. The WBO became part of Undisputed like not too long ago though. You only needed 3 belts to be undisputed. You know, like 4 or 5 years ago. Then they made it where you need all 4. So, yeah.
I gotta tighten my game up on that, man, because I don't know none of that shit. When y'all be talking about this motherfucker the mandatory and he got to pay this motherfucker step aside money and this motherfucker had this belt and that belt, man, I don't be knowing that shit, bro. That shit make me feel like I'm a casual down there.
Right. Hey, look, CJ, I was telling bro about GGG. I had read, you know, in the 24 that GGG posted. You heard me?
No, you broke up a little bit. Go ahead.
Oh, I heard that GGG supposed to be fighting Canelo in September.
Yeah,
but
I
thought the IBF gave him, correct me, the IBF or one of them gave him 90 days to Monda Rosen to fight Monda Rosen not too long ago. How that's
going to play? No, Monda Rosen. You mean Sergey Zinchenko.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
They taking the IBF to court.
Oh.
No, they taking him to court saying they shouldn't have to fight Zinchenko and by August 3rd. So I mean they're gonna take him to court, I guess. He might as well just drop if he didn't want to fight Billy Joe Saunders, why not just drop 2 of the belts and just hold 1 belt? It's just stupid. It'd be less stress, man. And then if you're not gonna be undisputed, I mean, each belt take 3% out of your purse. So he hold 3 belts, that's 9% out of his purse. Plus the IBO take another 3% with that fake belt. That's 12% out of your purse, man. That's a lot of money.
So if you was him, you just drop that shit?
Yeah, you should just drop 2 of them, you know, or 3 of them, and then just keep if you include the IBO, that's $120,000, I believe. He's spending on sanctioned body fees if he make $1 million, and you're not going for undisputed. So what's the point of you holding all the belts?
See, that's what I told Marlo. I told him the same shit. I said I would drop that shit, man.
He said, this is what you said, though. He said, keep the Mexican belt, move up,
yeah.
Class. Hey, I told him, he gonna go to 161.2.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his own weight class with the Mexican belt, CJ.
He don't seem like he want to be undisputed.
Hey, y'all know who Lomachenko manager is? Y'all know who Lomachenko manager is?
Some Klimas or something like that?
Yeah, he says, sorry, Alexander, whatever Gufic is, the nail is next by WBC order. Jack had his chance and didn't use it.
Uh,
He must don't. Hey,
Oh man.
he must don't know. He ain't getting this shot next, bro. He ain't getting no
Yeah.
shot next. You know, Al Heyman gonna control the board and bitch slap Bob Arum in this situation. Drew
Yeah.
Jack will begin his rematch, man.
step
I want to
aside.
see it too, man. It's gonna be a good fight, man, for real.
His fighter not that good though. Alexander Goofy, he needs some more seasoning, bro. He struggled 2 times out, bro, with 2 niggas I never heard of in my life. They be hyping them Russians up too much.
Yeah, I want to ask you about Derevyanchenko. What's your opinion of him? Because like when I watch him, I'm not super impressed, and he just fought a motherfucker that was 22-22. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
I
not
know.
seeing what everybody else seeing.
I seen him fight Torian Johnson. He looked real good in that fight, man. But other than that, I ain't
Oh,
never seen him fight with Torian Johnson, man. That's it. So I couldn't even
well,
tell you it was a good performance.
how do you think he compares to the other guys in his division, like Charlo and Boo Boo Andrade and all the other guys?
I mean, he got 12 fights. I mean, it's hard to gauge. I mean, he could fight. I mean, people just love the hype train. He's 32 years old, so he can't do nothing but make a run for it, man. Oh, he fought Deshaun Johnson last. Peter Quillen just fought Deshaun Johnson. Yeah, and he beat Sam Solomon. I guess he old though, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
this guy, he 5'9", man. That's the number one thing that stands out to me. And when you got the monsters like Charlo and them walking around at 6 foot tall, I just don't know
he'll
how he
break
gonna
your ass
stack
down
up.
though. He's systematic, dog. He real smart. He'll break you down. Yeah. He fought Peter Quillen. Yeah, yep. And Shevchenko back to back. Deshaun Johnson. He ain't shit special. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he can beat Boo Boo.
You started going out, bro. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. I said I think he could beat Boo Boo. You know,
You think
that's
he'll
about
beat?
it.
Hold on, La La D. I know you heard that, right? You think that he'll beat Andre right now, bro?
Yeah, Andre just too inactive right now, man. It's
Oh
just
man,
inactivity,
bro.
man.
Well,
And
god
he sounded
damn,
like a little.
bro.
He sounded like a little itch too, man. Said, they asked him like, "Well, you want to fight Billy Joe Saunders next?" I'm not ready for Billy Joe Saunders, but I'll fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan or David Lemieux next. I'm like, I'm just
Oh
tired of him,
man.
dog. I'm just
Yeah,
tired of
I am
Cuz,
too.
dog. Dude, like I thought he was like one of the best fighters in the world at one point in time, man. I was a big Boo Boo fan, man. But I don't know what it
Well,
is, man.
let me ask you this, bro. Let
Seven
me
Days.
ask you this.
Go ahead.
When he said that, did he have that fucking nose ring in his nose?
He couldn't have had it in his nose, man, because he was in the gym hitting the pads and sparring, so he had that shit up out his nose.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. I get
This
tired of that
interview is on
motherfucker
it's
too.
on it's on IFL TV, but 7 Day Sports did an interview with Andre Rozier, Danny Jacobs' Shevchenko trainer. He real close to Andrade too. He said that his team is really making him look bad, man. Like Star and Banner boxing. I said, I mean, why would he re up with them though, man? He re up with them. His
Yeah.
contract had expired with Star and Banner boxing. He did a Andre Ward.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have
So
signed back with them,
you
dog. He should have just signed with Al Heyman and stop just trying to fight it, man. Even Paulie signed with Al Heyman after talking shit.
yeah. Well, you know what? You the person that I done heard speak more negatively about Andre than me. I thought I've been hard on him, but shit, I at least would pick him over Derevyanchenko. Shit, you real hard
I
on the
wouldn't.
motherfucker.
I wouldn't. Give me Nerdchenko. Give me him. I'm definitely putting
Already.
Nerdchenko to put him in. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for
man.
sure.
It's
Already.
not because I think it's just they're just I'm calling Shevchenko. It ain't because I think Shevchenko a better fighter, but he been inactive, dog. He been
Hmm.
active. He fought Montez Fox when like what January,
Something like that.
whatever that was.
December or some shit.
He fought Jack Colclough. That was last year. Matter of fact, he fought
Yeah.
Montez
A
Fox.
lot
He
to
fought
start. Yeah.
Colclough in March. He
Hmm.
fought Joe Colclough in March, and then he fought what we just said the dude name was Montez Fox in October. I mean, I'm just
Hmm.
tired of him, man. If you want to just retire, man. I'm just tired of talking about him, man. He ain't fighting, is he? He got an
Yeah,
HBO deal and
I'm
ain't
mad
fighting.
because he
Like, get
let
out of
himself
here.
turn 30, man. We get
Oh,
robbed
he's
out of
30 years
seeing him.
old?
Yeah, we done got robbed out of seeing him in his absolute prime at like 27, 28. That's what I'm pissed off about. He gonna wait
Man,
till he
those,
30 and then move up to 160. I just wish he would have made a move to start getting fights when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? But
man, he
hey,
and he And he milked it on Friday Night Fights. ESPN. He milked ESPN. He graduated from
Shit,
that
he
motherfucker and
also
came back and got his GED.
It's sad to hear how y'all
yeah,
talking about
and
my boy.
he also milked that his amateur shit. Cause they talk about what he did in the amateurs more than they talk about what he do in the pros.
I'm just sitting here
Yeah.
listening, boy. All true though. Can't say it's not.
That nigga milked. That
Hey,
nigga milked the ESPN Friday Night Fights. They graduated him. He came back for class. He milked that one, dog.
Hey, I'm
He was
steady,
fighting
yeah.
on that shit
I'm steady,
every fucking fight.
I'm steady watching this dude make videos about GGG and shit, talking shit, bro, about Canelo, and then all of a sudden he just lowered his standards of competition he want to call out. I was like, this shit is
Yeah,
getting.
I'm like, how you gonna shoot for the moon? How you gonna shoot for the moon and then you don't hit the moon? You want to go shoot for the sewer? Like, get out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of here, man. That shit be pissing me the fuck off, dog.
That's sad,
Niggas
bro.
might.
I'm right with you, bro. That's fucked up.
Oh, that was a good one right there, brother.
That was
I
real.
needed that laugh real quick. Hey, let me read a little bit of the chat real quick. Hold on. Bruce Carey fought Hearns and Benitez. Okay. Curtis Anderson, Lord Honeygun came over from England and upset Curry, who was a top 3 pound for pound fighter. Okay. P Money, Andre ducked him already. I guess he's talking about Derevchenko. Lala D TRAE X,
Yeah,
so we can use Boo Boo in a comparative analysis. Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can use him in
Gotta
a
open the
comparative
door.
analysis. Lala D. All right. Then she said he did suddenly lower his level of call outs. Yeah, that's what he talking about. Shit. Lala D, he calls out Rosado like what the fuck? He probably would like to fight Gabriel Rosado. P
I'll be
Money,
pulling
I
for
agree with this.
Rosado.
He said,
That
"I you'll take Rosado."
I'll be pulling for him. I'm sorry.
Yeah. P Money said, "I agree with this brother about Andre. You agree with his overall his opinion, or you agree that he'll just whoop Derevchenko? I mean, Derevchenko will whoop him. I mean, the perfection. Boo Boo getting shit on right now.
that's
Hey,
sad.
and Boo Boo getting shit on right now. Yeah,
Yo, take it though.
he getting boo booed on.
Watching it though. Y'all watching it on Instagram. Ooh, like, ooh, my boy calling them out. They don't want it with Boo Boo. I'm thinking they don't want it. Then next thing I know, that nigga say Rosado, some bums I ain't heard of. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? This nigga was in the gym playing games and shit, stealing people's belts and shit while they in the shower. Yeah, man. This dude crazy.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, ever since I saw that motherfucker with that nose ring and that little afro, I've been like, fuck Boo Boo. For real. I ain't rolled with him since.
Damn, bro, this nigga. I don't know. I ain't gonna pick against him. They gonna have to just get embarrassed. I'm gonna get embarrassed with him, CJ. Fuck it, bro. I ain't gonna pick against him.
Yeah, if he fight Derevchenko, I gotta pick him, CJ. I cannot pick Derevchenko
Man,
over
I'm
Boo Boo,
picking
bro.
Shevchenko, man. Because
He
then,
popping
you
You
up.
know,
gonna hold on, brother. You gonna pull for him or you gonna pick him?
I can't take. I'm picking him. I don't even care. Fuck the film work. I'm picking
Ah.
Shevchenko, dog. I ain't gonna watch no film, man. Fuck. I can't stand
He
Andrade, man. I hope
crow.
Shevchenko knock his ass out.
I ain't gonna eat no crow with my boy, man. I'm gonna go out with him, man. I know he.
I
I
be,
know he. I know he lowered the standards, but he better than that, man.
no,
He ain't
he is what he
active.
is.
That's the fucked up part. So that's like I said, I'm gonna go down with him.
He is what it is, bro. He is what he is. He fooled right now.
Yeah, food.
Hold on. I
He
gotta
fooled.
respond real quick. Okay, P Money say everybody tired of Boo Boo. Yeah. Curtis Anderson said Andre beat Jacobs, Thurman, and Crawford as an amateur. Wasted talent. But god damn, Curtis Anderson. Two of them three motherfuckers are welterweights and junior welterweights and shit. Besides Jacobs, I just think he
Sean
gets a
Porter,
little bit.
Sean Porter beat
Oh
him
yeah.
too. Or beat Andrade.
Oh, he beat Andrade.
Yeah, Sean
Oh,
Porter beat
I
Andrade in
ain't
the
know that.
amateurs.
Okay. That motherfucker
Kenny
Andre.
Porter
I
let
mean,
you know.
Sean
Hey,
Porter
Kenny.
fought
Hey,
everybody.
yeah, Kenny Porter let you know. That's the first thing he let you know. My son beat this guy.
Yeah.
This guy in the amateurs. Earl Spence. Oh, Earl Spence. Oh, we don't know who that is, man.
Yeah. See, well, what I'm saying is, it's just saying like Andre getting too much credit for these amateur wins. I mean, the motherfucker that he beat don't even fight in his weight class. He fought some dudes that ended up fighting in weight classes below him. So, like, goddamn, I can understand if somebody say, well, damn, Sean Porter beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. I'd be like, okay, that motherfucker, big motherfucker. Sean Porter beat Danny Jacobs. Okay, that's a big motherfucker. But I'm not gonna be impressed if Sean Porter beat fucking 135 pounder presently. Like if Sean Porter beat Gary Russell or something, I'm not gonna be impressed by that shit, even though it's a name. I just feel like this motherfucker Andre getting too much praise for what he did in the amateurs.
There's only one person I know that wasted their career worse than him, and that's
Don't say
Anthony
Adrian
Peterson.
Broner.
No.
Oh, Anthony Peterson.
Anthony
They said
Peterson.
I did an interview with Austin Trout a couple years ago. He said Anthony Peterson was knocking out everything that was moving the amateurs. He said he was just so happy to go the distance with him. He lost to him in the amateurs. I don't know what happened. I just know he fought Brandon Rios and low blow Brandon Rios, and it fell apart for him. They said he was one of the most talented amateur fighters out there, dog. They said he was knocking out everything. I can't remember everybody who he said he knocked out. I had to go back and listen to the interview, but he said he knocked out like prominent names.
Yeah, I remember when them Peterson boys first came on the scene, man. I love watching them boys fight, but it seemed like to me he quit against Rios. I mean, I know he got the low blows, but to me he was finding a way out.
Hell, he found
He
the
was
way
ready
out.
to go. Fuck that man shit.
Cut that.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, he
I
quit, bro. We
remember
gonna
that fight
call
like it was
it.
yesterday. I remember that fight
Yeah.
like it was yesterday. HBO never
Hell
invited
yeah.
that nigga back.
Cut that
That
fucking.
motherfucker quit, man. But he damn sure had a lot of talent, man, for sure. So yeah, I'm with you on that. A lot of people be saying Adrian Broner. I don't know. I don't really agree with that one, but that's what I thought you was
I
gonna
think
say.
look. I think looking back at it, I think Adrian Broner overachieved by boxing accolades.
Hey,
To
you the
me, he was
first person
never
I
that
done heard.
good.
You the first person I done heard come from that perspective that he actually overachieved instead of underachieved.
Yeah, looking at it though, I think he overachieved. I don't think the nigga was ever that good. He arguably lost to Ponce de Leon. His first fight on
Yeah,
HBO. He arguably lost that fight, man.
yeah.
Are you?
Okay, let me look. Lala D said Tupac had a nose ring. Omarion has one too. Okay, time yourself out for saying Omarion because you can't use him to win this shit. Hell no.
Is
And
that Ice
Tupac,
Spice?
hey, this might
Ice Spice?
sound kind of controversial. I got respect for Tupac, but I don't worship him like a lot of people do. So even he can make mistakes. I mean, goddamn, Muhammad Ali, I got respect for him, but he called fucking Joe Frazier a big black gorilla. He was still wrong. Everybody can
After
do something that I don't agree with. That's just me.
Yeah, and even after Joe Frazier, it gave him some money to fucking get him through tough times. That was fucked up though.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
think he shouldn't have done that, but I respect him though.
Ali just said anything just to to get the eyes on him. It wasn't. I don't
Joe
think.
Frazier never was. No, Joe Frazier to the day he dropped in the casket hated that nigga dog.
Yeah.
the day that nigga dropped in the casket, that nigga hated Muhammad Ali dog.
They put that shit
He
on his
hated that nigga.
gravestone. Fuck Ali.
Yeah. It's the emoji middle finger,
Before the
Yeah,
emoji
but
middle
hey,
finger
but
came out.
yeah.
Damn, Joe, how you know about that shit? Man, I wanted to fuck Ali that much, nigga. Fuck him. I can't
Yeah,
stand that
Lala
nigga,
D just
dog.
trying to take up for this motherfucker Andre because she from the same hometown as Andre. They from
Providence, Rhode Island, or some shit like that.
yeah, Rhode Island. I'm glad you said that because I got stuck for a minute. And man,
Yeah, I
your
got a boy
mama
that's
said
over
we
there up
still
there.
going strong.
Ask her, do she like Rashidi Speedy Ellis? Does she know about him?
Brother, I gotta tell you like I tell this brother here. She can hear you. Ask her.
He stay on me. I be like, oh shit, and I be in the computer, bro. He be on me. I'm like, damn, my bad. I was kidding.
Do she like who though?
Rashidi Speedy Ellis. He from that area too.
He a fighter?
Yeah, he a boxer. Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't
He
never
knocked
heard
out
of him.
Eddie. He knocked out Eddie Goldman. I think he a Golden Boy guy. He black.
Oh
He
yeah.
black on Golden Boy. That's why you never heard of him.
Yeah. I swear, bro, I don't even feel comfortable when I watch them Golden Boy cars, man. I don't feel welcome. Shit.
Man,
For
crazy
real.
ass shit people be saying, bro.
Shit, you go to one of them Golden Boy fights, your ass and end up in a pinata or in a goddamn tortilla somewhere.
Hey, the whole crowd
Fuck
looking at
that
you.
shit.
Hey, the whole crowd
Shit.
looking at you. What the
Yeah.
fuck you
We let these fucking homeboys in here, eh? Fuck that shit, man. That sounded Canadian, huh? They ain't even try.
Somebody make America great again and get him out of here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, say P Money say Ellis is pretty good. That Gomez fight was good.
Hell yeah, he's knocked Eddie Gomez. If you ain't seen that knockout, you gotta go watch that shit, man. That shit was one of the sweetest knockouts, man. Eddie
Oh
Gomez is a
man.
pretty solid fighter, man.
Yeah, I think I heard that name too, man. It seemed like he might have been on one of them shows back in the day or something, one of them boxing shows. Oh, I might be thinking about somebody else. I might be tripping. I see Lala. Yeah, Lala, you know you over there just trying to take up for Andrade. All that ain't even necessary, man. Let us stay out of grown folk business and let us handle ours. Look who just stepped up in this bitch. The goddamn player from the Himalayas himself, Antonio McCrae. What's up, bro?
Salute, bro. What's happening?
Oh, and Lala says she don't know that other fighter.
Oh, she don't know.
She just not, she just now becoming a hardcore fan.
She gonna do her research.
Yeah. Antonio McCrae, what's up, man? What's going down? You still on that Arizona OG out there, boy? Don't come here taking all the women, man. Save some for us too, bro. You ain't entitled to all the pussy now, Antonio McCrae, man. He say, "Oh shit, we got CJ the General in here." Yeah, yeah. We was before you came. We had just mentioned you too because one of the subs was like, they were asking me, have I been seeing these different videos? And lately, like since I've been doing all these live streams and I got so many subscriptions, I ain't been watching the big channel videos. I watch the small channel videos because I feel like they can use the view a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying like, well, you know, some of the big channels be getting kind of egotistical and shit. And I was like, yeah, you know, a lot of the bigger channels been coming to fuck with us though, like for nine and shit like that. And I was like, shit, CJ been saying he'll come through too. Just send him a link. Just we ain't have your email address, and you popped up right after that. That shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
we was talking about egos and them.
Yeah, we ain't putting down no other channels though. We lay there, we just doing our thing over here. Yep. Wish everybody else success, no stress. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm gonna say it again for you, CJ. This is what I say, baby. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And if they don't like it, they can do what, Marlo?
The fuck out my gym.
Yeah. Tony McCrae say that's right. Yeah. God damn me. Why you so late today, Antonio, man? You tardy today, my brother.
And Al probably he probably called Al after that. Earl was like, man, I'm Floyd tripping again, man. What you call Al for? Can't do shit for you, nigga.
Bitch ass nigga, you call Al one more time.
They keep catching me with this motherfucker. Hit this motherfucker butt.
Come on, security, man. Security, get that nigga, man.
Yeah. So they gonna fuck around and have that conversation for real while y'all bullshitting. For real. Say you don't think Tank getting tired of another grown man getting in this business? Running and go snitching to another man?
Al, tell this nigga he keep getting in my business, I'm gonna fuck his daughter again.
Yeah. Hey, Antonio McCrae say, I still show them channels respect and love because of the content, but nobody's bigger than boxing. Yeah, for sure. And he said he fed the homeless today. Keep it 100, bro. You know you smoked some of that gas and got the munchies and ate up 2 or 3 of them plates. But shout out to you, though, for feeding the homeless, though, for sure. But you're right, though, man. Ain't nobody bigger than the sport, man. That's why I say, man, I love Errol Spence to death as a fighter, man. But, hey, I love the sport of boxing even more. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't above criticism either. He ain't done shit for me to criticize him. I'm saying if he ever did, I would just call it how I see it, man, and not just be a fanboy like a lot of these people done became.
Yeah,
For
that's
real, all
crazy.
this protecting fighters and all this shit, man, this shit is getting crazy. But hey, bro, you think you think we gonna really see this Wilder and AJ fight
No,
this year? Oh
Oh,
man.
I didn't
Hold
want to
on,
ask
man.
you. You done fucked up this feng shui on the corner.
Yeah, you fucking up the feng shui, bro.
no, man. I've been one of the few people. Me and Black Fight fan been going back and forth. And I told him, man, I don't believe that shit gonna happen, man. You know, AJ came out today and said that he don't even want to fight in the UK.
I
He rather
know.
take a 10 million. He rather take a 10 million pay cut than come to America. I'm done with, man. I don't even really care for these heavyweights no way. I just want to see a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Lennox Lewis and Vitaly Klitschko back in the day. They just won't
Yeah.
let boxing be great, bro. It's a shame though, man. It really is. You know, but if it happened, it
Yeah.
happened. You know, I support it. You know, and I'm just not gonna even think about it no more, man. You know, it's crazy though.
Tired of putting your energy.
Nigga, if they announce that fight, nigga, I'm gonna do the whip and the name. And I'm 33 years old, nigga. I'm gonna be happy as a
They
motherfucker
I
for
never
wanted
did
to, I
real.
wanted, I
nigga do
wanted,
this guy.
I wanted to go down in Vegas though, man, because I was gonna go to that shit, dog. For
Yeah.
real. I was rolling, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't nothing but 4 hours for me. I'll see you there, player. I'll be looking for you.
Uh,
Going there,
Antonio,
no family, no nobody.
yeah. Antonio McCray said he ate a sandwich today with an old black lady and it was priceless. That's what's up, bro.
Hey, that sandwich probably was an hour, but you can enjoy it though. Took an hour and a
Uh,
half. Real talk though,
he
but you gotta
said,
you gotta listen to the conversation. Game.
yeah. He said, fuck Bruce Leroy and George Michaels. Who is George Michaels?
I hope he talking about AJ.
Yeah. I fuck
AJ
with Bruce Leroy
AJ
though, the
Eddie Hearn.
last dragon.
AJ is Bruce Leroy. Eddie Hearn is George Michael.
Yeah. I'm fucking with Bruce Leroy though, nigga. I still got the glow. For real. Y'all know y'all like the last dragon. So enough. Hey, don't even cap, man. Y'all like that shit.
Who's the master?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my shit. Lala say he did and she laughing. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Oh
Antonio
yeah.
McCray, yeah, Eddie Hearn. He say he Bruce Leroy without the glow. Yeah, Lala D talking about true. How long we
Yeah.
been on this shit, man? We might have to take a break and come back or something. 'Cause I gotta go get me something to eat and shit. And plus,
Bring
I
it
gotta
on.
go find out where my girl is. She might be over Jody house or something, man. I gotta go
Hell
make some
yeah.
calls.
Hell yeah. You know if she out of breath when she pick up the phone, you gotta go get
Oh
the chopper.
man.
Gotta
Hey,
get
if
the
I
gun,
disappear,
G.
y'all see me on the news, man. Y'all know my girl been at Jody house and she ain't been doing right. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
did you see that video on Facebook before we get off with my man's? He go to the cell phone store and try to check the cell phone, man. His girl was like,
No.
yeah. Yeah, he was checking the cell phone dude. Basically, his girl told him that the cell phone dude put his number, stole her number and text him. The dude was like, your girl texted me. Your girl texted me. He said, look at my phone. My
Oh,
man knew he was telling the truth, go smack his phone and believe his girl. I said, man, your girl cheating on you, man. With his
oh
friend, man.
man. Damn. That's cold blood.
Trying to get that free phone bill, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was
That,
crazy.
Yeah,
that's
that
funny.
Anyway,
shit
yeah, he good.
cold, boy. For real. I got a pretty good girl, but I don't trust no woman 100%. For real. I always leave a little
Man,
bit
I
of
don't
room
trust.
in my
Hey,
mind. Go ahead, bro.
I don't trust nobody. 100%.
Yeah.
Forget that. I
Yeah.
be looking at myself like, I don't know, nigga.
Yeah.
You know yourself. You could be the loyal motherfucker. You know you see a certain type of thing. You go bite. You
Yeah,
gonna whisper.
especially me. I know I got a type, man. It'd be hard for me to turn down them thick, dark skinned women, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Hey, man, I gotta go to rehab or something on that. Shit, for real. Antonio McCray going with me too. We gonna be on the first thing smoking because he like them thick ones too. For real. La D, when you gonna put a picture up, man, so we can see what you looking like over there? At least give us a clue. You light skin, or you caramel, or you dark skin. Don't say dark skin either, because it might go down on this bitch. Hey man, let me go get out this shit, man. I'm talking too goddamn much, man. We go find me something to eat, bro. What time you want to get back on? Antonio McCray talking about he guilty. Yeah.
See, we can go back
What time you want to get?
to the vampire stream. Just hit me when you get back. Curtis,
Yeah,
All right, that's what's up,
y'all want to
man.
hit me up? I'll be back on, man. Just you know how to message me now, man.
yeah,
Anytime, man.
I got yours stored in too, bro. I got a gang of paperwork, but I got you now though for sure.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
So
All right, man. Should appreciate you for coming through, my brother. You want to say something to the people real quick?
he probably got on.
Oh, he already burnt off. Yeah.
Okay.
But
We see y'all later, man.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We'll probably be back on later on for the vampire stream. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give me something to eat, man. Take me a nap and goddamn see where my girl at. Now I'm bullshitting. She over at mom's house and shit. She been texting me the whole time we've been on the phone. Well, that don't mean shit either. She might be trying to throw my motherfucking ass off. But hey, I'm gonna see what's going on. And y'all come back and fuck with us later on, though, man, for real.
But yep. Love, man. See y'all later. And as we tell them haters and trolls, get the fuck out my gym.
Gia.